Hello and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2. This is about my 4th attempt to record a new DD2 video. There's been lots of just software issues, recording issues, sound issues, you name it. If there's issues that you could have when trying to get a recording done for DD2, it's happened. But we're back now and we are doing a run with 3, I shouldn't say new, there's 1 brand new, but 3 new characters that you didn't see from the last run. We still have the Plague Doctor here, Dotty Hottie, because she dotties and she's a hotties. Using not Incision or Ounce, both of them have been demoted. We're using Plague Grenade and Magnesium Rain. All of her abilities are unlocked. Ounce of Prevention, I'll explain a little bit more when we get to the first inn, but yeah, it's basically just been demoted so far that I won't be using it maybe until the end of the run, and maybe even then, maybe not. We're also using the Jester for the first time on YouTube. The Jester, Best Boy, named so because he is basically Best Boy. He does so much now. He is like a staple that he just feels good on every team. Then again, Plague Doctor feels the same, but Best Boy feels really good. Now, raises Wit, he can do it in the back, target the first 3. He moves forward, gains a dodge token, that's nice. Fade to Black, he goes back 1, blinds a target. Very good synergy with these 2 moves, doing dancing back and forth. He either dodges or he blinds. Either way, good utility. I've taken Slice off and Battle Ballad off. Instead, we've got Inspiring Tune, which, as you all know from the first game, is a stress heal. Heals 2 stress, which is very important. Healing 2 stress from 5 or more stress is a good thing. Very, very good. He is now probably like the best stress healer in the game to a certain extent. Just very, very good. And Harvest. Harvest is one of his abilities that you can unlock. It hits the 2 middle opponents and does a bit of bleed, same as it did back in the first game, but the main reason why a multi-hitting move like this is something I'd prefer over Slice Off is that if I'm targeting single target, and there's only 1 dude I'm worried about, I'm probably going to do Fade to Black to blind him. It's more important to me that my opponent misses than anything, as opposed to just putting a small bleed stack on. But if I can cleave 2 enemies at once and knock off dodge tokens or armor tokens, that's way more important to me. And last but certainly not least for the Jester is Encore. It's a 3 cooldown move that dazes him and weakens him, but it gives one of your other allies an extra action that turn, so you can get double attacks in 1 turn for characters that can do very special and cool stuff. Now, moving on to the brand new Runaway, who is called Monster because of her story. Basically, she was in a nunnery, being abused, ran away, was adopted by a kind couple who found her as a runaway orphan, adopted her into their home, and then one night, she's a firebug, she's looking at the fireplace and decides, I'm gonna set all this on fire, and cooked her adopted parents in their home overnight, so she's a dick, but, you know, we'll work with her anyway. Searing Strike, basic hit, does 2 burn damage. You know, burn damage being the new status effect in the game. Blight, Bleed, same basic principle. They take damage at the start of their turn. Basic hit, applies a dot. Smoke Screen, one of the best blind effects in the game. Right next to Fade to Black from the Jester, I would say. Or the Blinding Gas from the Plague Doctor. We've kind of got all the good blinds on our team right now. This does 2 times blind. So, blinding for 2 in 1 move. Very, very nice. Hearthlight, Half-Light, however you want to say it. I only really have this as a utility for when I fight cultists. Because normally if you fight like 2 of the little cherubs and 2 of the evangelists, they normally all come with some dodge tokens, and this will just ping those tokens off of all of them. The fact that this ignores stealth is basically redundant because you almost never fight stealthed opponents. In fact, I think only the little Shanker swines in the sluice and those music box undead guys are like the only things that do naturally use stealth and stealth tactics. So it's kind of, you know, redundant. Cauterize, on the other hand, is very, very useful. This is a 3 uses heal that removes bleed, but your target has to be bleeding, and removes that bleed and heals them for 25%. Now, when compared with Battlefield Medicine, the heal is a bit stronger, and as opposed to Battlefield Medicine, Medicine gets rid of all the dots, but Medicine requires that your target is at least below 50% life, whereas Cauterize does not require the target to be low on life at all. This is one of those rare cases where a heal can just work at any interval of life, because they kind of change this, where most characters, even the Absinthe from the Grave Robber, requires 25% or lower. That's why Dead of Night is so useful to me, because as long as there's a corpse, she gets rid of the corpse, She puts stealth on herself, and she heals regardless of whether or not she's low or just, you know, missing about 30%. You know, she's at 70% HP. Good way to top up and get rid of a corpse and put herself into stealth at the same time. It's just nice utility, as is Cauterize. Firestarter, I'll explain a bit more when I get into combat because it has some nice synergy with my Plague Doctor. And then, of course, the Hellion, the dish. A little bit of a pun there because she's wielding a bardish, which I believe it's a bardish. It's a type of polearm or pole axe, but the bardish. And she's also a dish. She's like best waifu. Look at her. She's amazing. Sorry, Grave Robber. I don't mean what I'm saying, but she is really nice. Now, Hellion starts off very rocky. I would say she's one of the worst characters with her base kit. Like, it's not good. I knock off 3 of my base kit moves, and even then it's like I wish I could get some better stuff still. Wicked Hack is not great. Yarp is not great. If it bleeds, not great. Iron Swan I'm keeping here as a ranged option, because otherwise I can't hit anything outside the first 2 slots. Just there for that reason. Toe-to-toe, very important. We'll use toe-to-toe a lot. This moves her forward 1 and keeps her in the front position as much as we possibly can. Immobilizes her so that she sits still in the front position and can't be knocked around. And puts 2 taunt tokens on so that she becomes a sort of tank at the same time. We also have Adrenaline Rush, which can be used if she's below 33% life, cooldown of 3, uses 2, heals her for 20%, removes bleed, removes winded tokens, which we'll go over winded tokens when I get into combat, and gives her an on-attack healing effect, which I'll explain when I get to use it. Raucous Revelry, 1 turn cooldown, once again, heals her if she's below 33% for 20% of her life. And also stress heals. This is the main reason that we want to use this. If she's at 5 or more, she can stress heal herself, which means the Jester can save his inspiring tune for someone else, assuming that a fair bit of stress has been going around. It also has a similar effect to what Bolster was doing, or still does now, once it's been, you know, upgraded, in that it will reduce stress for allies that are 5 or more in stress, which isn't the main reason I want to use this, but it's a good thing to have. And then finally, Howling End, which is one of the best abilities in the entire game as far as I'm concerned. It does massive damage right out the gate, 10% crit is fine, 1 turn cooldown, ignores all guard tokens, not just regular 50%, but 75% as well, but it gives her a winded token. I'm feeling winded myself. My explanation has rambled on long enough. I'll explain the winded tokens and the rest of the stuff more when we get into combat, which won't take us very long because we got a fight after the cache coming up. Hello, how are you? I hope you're all well. As I said in the beginning, this is like my 4th attempt at recording this video, and I am just... I'm blown away by how many attempts I've made. I've introduced this team and played this team so much now. I know it better than most other teams that I could possibly put together. Inventory slots, crit, movement resist, some salve. Yeah, there's some half-decent stuff there. Start moving forward, and we can put some salve on you. I'll put some of that on you. Oh yeah, let's just put some things on you. I'm trying to get better at putting on trinkets and putting on items while auto-moving in the cart to save time. The desperate few. Yes. Food and torchlight. You 3 like each other. A bit of slime, but also some bread. I'm just happy I got bread at all because slime is useless and sucks. So, to try and explain Winded while we're moving. Winded is the exact same thing that Hellion got in the first game, where a lot of her more powerful abilities, like her Yarp and her Bleed Out, etc., would reduce the damage that she dealt and reduce the speed of her. And it does the same thing now, but it takes token form. And there's a few ways to get rid of these Winded tokens once they're on, and once we get to the first inn, I will go over how to remove Winded tokens a bit better. But all you really need to know is that it's really, really good, and we're going to showcase how Howling End, applying Winded tokens, mind you, is one of the best attacks, because this guy is going to take a lot of damage. He didn't get one shot. I'm sad, because he can get one shot there, but that's fine. He's going to chomp on me. No stress. Good. Just finish him. Just get him out of my face. I could have blinded this lady, but I don't care. Are you really going to desperate grab and stun me right now? Okay, I was going to show you some Jester stuff, but he's sleeping on the job right now. That's also okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Noxious Blast this dude. Get him blighted up. And now he's going to probably chomp on my Hellion, yeah. He does that. That's fine. Hellion. No, you. Gruesome Reflection. Be annoying then, go for it. And then she gets her turn. Now, I can no longer do Howling because it's on cooldown. Revelry is pointless now, so we do toe-to-toe. And that's going to do very little damage, but more importantly, it keeps us taunting and keeps us immobile. Now, Fade to Black. I want to get my Runaway back into position because she has no attacks in the 3rd rank or behind. So if we do Fade to Black, I can basically like try and kill this dude or attack her. I'm going to attack the lady here and try and apply blind to her because now my Runaway can use Searing Strike and finish off that dude. It's just a basic smack, but it also applies a damage over time. I'm going to use Magnesium Rain, which doesn't do any upfront damage, but it gets rid of corpses and it applies a small burn to the target, which gets her up nice and close and in range for my others to smack her down with. And she's very dotted up, very dead, very gone, very donezo. See you later. And now we get our Mastery and a Speed Trinket. Speed Trinket's not bad. In fact, who do I want to have a Speed Trinket the most? I'll give my Runaway the Speed Trinket. How about that? You can have a Speed Trinket. Enjoy. Now, moving into the first inn. To spend points, fix the stress, do all the good stuff. Let's go. I need to cover ounce of prevention. I'm trying to remind myself what I'm going to cover. First and foremost, chance to spawn a dodge token each turn. I'm going to give that to my Hellion because she'll be using toe-to-toe and getting taunt tokens if she can dodge some hits. Increase healing received, also on my dish. Movement resist until next inn. That's not as much a worry for her because she can immobilize herself. So I'm actually going to give that to my Runaway. Basic food, everyone's topped up to 100%, just the way the first inn works. So let's go to the Mastery real quick and go straight to Ounce of Prevention, which is exactly what you would normally do before the patch that came out. So the patch nerfed Ounce of Prevention quite severely. I mentioned this at the end of my first video, and everyone else under the sun will be telling you that Ounce was nerfed and no longer just blanket gets rid of 1 stress from everyone no matter what stress they're at. Now you have to be at 5 or more stress to begin with before it will take away even 1 point of stress. And the issue with that is you need to be at 5 or more, being 5 the minimum, to take away 1, which still leaves you at 4. And at 4 stress, your party or your character is still irritable, which means if they're irritable, they'll still do things like negative banter. They'll make fun of each other. They'll attack each other with vicious words and savage acidic tongue lashings, and you'll do a heal on someone else, and your 4 stressed out Jester will go, "That was for me," and get mad at you, and bad things happen. So you really want to keep stress at 3 or under. 3 is the max that you want to have it at, and then keep it under 3, right? And this doesn't really facilitate that whatsoever. So Ounce kind of is being taken into a backseat position where it no longer is really used for stress and is more so a dot buff and a disease resist buff, which is okay, but I don't think many people are racing to upgrade this as opposed to, I don't know, upgrading her damage, her rain, her medicine. Indiscriminate science is insanely good by the end of the run. There's just too many other things that are more important. I don't think Ounce is really that good anymore. Comparatively, if you want to boost your ability to get rid of stress, you upgrade Inspiring Tune. It already gets rid of 2, so it already beats Ounce for the main purpose of getting stress down from 5 to 3. But if you upgrade it, it goes down an extra 1. It goes, 3 minus stress, and also gets rid of horror, so it's just nice. However, for the purposes of this first mastery point, I'm going to upgrade toe-to-toe, and I'll explain why right now. You see, normally toe-to-toe just pushes you forward, immobilizes you, and gives you 2 taunt tokens. The upgrade barely touches the damage, it doesn't change crit, and it only gives you 1 extra taunt token. But that fine line down there, remove Winded. Yeah, it removes the Winded effect that Howling End gives you, and indeed the Winded effect that a few abilities give you. Bleed Out makes you Winded. Yarp makes you Winded. A lot of these abilities, this removes Winded, but there's a lot of abilities that give you Winded, and only very few that remove it. Adrenaline Rush removes it, but you've got to be low on life to use it. Bloodlust removes it, but it's kind of a filler slot that kind of is wasted, because all it's really doing is boosting your damage against bleeding targets. And unless you've got a team that's already bleeding targets, i.e. your Hellion using If It Bleeds or Bleed Out, or your Jester, no one else really bleeds anyone. it just doesn't happen. So Bloodlust kind of just gets wasted unless you've also got like caltrops to make things bleed. So instead, the easiest thing to do is to just do a 2-turn rotation where you have toe-to-toe upgraded, and you do Howling End, and then the next turn you do toe-to-toe. So you'll tank 3 hits with the taunt, and you remove your Winded, and then you do Howling End, and then you do toe-to-toe. And you supplement this with Iron Swan if you have to hit the back, and Adrenaline Rush or Raucous Revelry if you need to heal and remove Winded and Bleed, or if you just need to heal and get rid of some stress. She has a pretty complete kit on her own with all of these things put together, which is why I typically like to upgrade toe-to-toe first so that she can at least function as an engine. She also, very similar to the Leper, we'll get to him when I eventually make a video with him in the group, suffers from the 5-turn or 5-round road fights where she does these really big powerful attacks that can sometimes one-shot a guy or do a lot of damage, but then when her damage gets reduced and her speed goes down, she becomes a liability and can't really finish the road fight in time. So kind of just turns into dead weight. So this way she can stay in the fight and help finish the battle quicker. I'm just putting my inventory on, and shoutouts, I'll put the thing on the screen. Shoutouts to the suggestion to name the wagon Beelzebus. There you go, dude. Beelzebus is on deck. I'm going to come and take a look at the route. I can see chance to scout all nodes in the... No, screw that, the Sprawl. I'm not going to the Sprawl with my Runaway without upgrades. Now, fight no more than 3 road battles to get 2 mastery points sounds ridiculous. I actually have no idea how you would easily avoid 3, because normally that's not going to happen. You're going to run into problems. But I'm more than willing to go to the Tangle first. Then we come in here to our Provisioner. I don't care about any of this right now. I care about stress and relationships. So I want to get something that's going to help with... Nothing here is going to do any of that, is it? No. Nothing's going to reduce... I mean, the stress thing I can get rid of with one of these. This is all fine, but 2 stress on my Hellion I don't care about. I care about boosting relationships, and none of that's going to happen now, so we should just leave. Yeah, the 2 stress, you're probably thinking, Beelz, why would you do that? I can just get rid of that stress. I'm not worried about stress, and I don't want to spend 12 gold, 12 relics to get rid of 2 stress, especially when I'm buying something as expensive as a 5 stress heal. Instead, I'd rather build the relationship first. Now, fight no more than 3 road battles. My goodness, what a requirement. Now, looking at the finished map as it's been explored, we could do the Watchtower, then I could go... See, look at this. I'm getting funneled into problems because most road fights, the rocky roads, are where you're going to find a lot of issues on the roads. And this is not easy, so I'm not even going to try necessarily to complete that stipulation. Instead, we're just going to wing it. And if anything, I'm going to go to the Watchtower and see if I can discover hero shrines, because if I can go to shrines instead, I'm just going to get more mastery that way and make up for the fact that I might not get this condition met. Hero shrines, once you've unlocked all of your abilities on your characters, the only character of mine that isn't fully unlocked is the Occultist, but I'm working on him as we go. But all these characters I'm using right now, their abilities are completely unlocked. So when we go to a hero shrine, which we can see one there, and then there's one up the top. Yep. You don't get a new ability unlocked, you just get a mastery point. It's just like, hey, have a mastery point.
At least it should be.
Where have I got to go? I can hug the left. Right, I can just hug the left. So let's just go left. Can I hit this thing on the way past? There we go. We'll hug the left, we'll make our way through, and I'm gonna open all this up and put that horn on, ditch the slime. There we go. And get, no, my map out the way. And hopefully we can just cruise past a couple of these hero shrines, not get many road fights along the way, but it's gonna be rough. And clean up some mastery before getting to the next area. Yes, I'd like you to blind the enemies at the start, please. That would be lovely. Is it the drummer guy? It's almost always... Yep, it's the drummer guy. That's fine. This gives me a chance to show off something really neat, but only if I get the chance. And he's going to be a real pain about it. But, no, this is fine. This is fine. The turn order is fine. She can hit this guy and get rid of that taunt token. So, here's my chance to show off Firestarter. What Firestarter does is it buffs one of my teammates. Little match. Look at it. Match. Here, let me show you this, by the way. I had no idea that I could hover over dudes and press and hold in the Alt key and zoom in and look at them up close and get this like on-screen pop-up for all these effects and stuff. This is sick. I love this. I didn't even know this existed. Anyway, I can buff my ally, and for like, I think 3 or 4 attacks or 3 turns or whatever it is, my ally will also inflict 2 burn with all of their abilities. So if I put Firestarter on my Plague Doc, you can see here, apply on hit, burn 2 for 3. So for like 3 attacks, I'm assuming that works. Hellion's going to do Howling End on this guy, go right through that block. Who cares about your taunt? Us, big damage. Love it. And now, what we can do with my team of nasty fighting strategery peoples is I can encore my Plague Doctor. Encore! Which is basically just him trading his turn in for her, so now she gets 2 turns in a row. And we're going to do some shenanigans. First and foremost, I'm going to Blight Grenade the 2 back, which is going to affect them with Blight and Burn, although he resisted the Blight because he's an ass, whatever, you suck. And what we can then do is Magnesium Rain, and Rain is going to do 2 burn, but it also applies the Firestarter burn. So there's 1 set of burn, and let's see, 4 burn, 4 burn. They all took big burns. So now especially Dude at the back is taking 9 damage from dots every turn. And these other guys are all taking 6 and 4 damage at a time, you know, 6 initially. They're all missing because they're blind, so this is a nice start. And now, defensive formation. Quickly now, do it. Defensive formations. You're an idiot. You're basically done. This is, you're done. Now I could Hearthlight, which is going to get rid of that taunt. I could Smoke Screen, which is going to get rid of that taunt. Do that instead, go back to being blinded, double blind, it's very nice. And all these dudes are now just suffering immensely, but we're winded, and I can't use Howling, so we do toe-to-toe, of course. Hit this dude, doesn't matter. We lose our winded token, so now on turn 3 we can Howling again. But by the time I get Howling back, I might hit this dude in the front, because this guy is already getting pretty weak. And I should be able to knock him down a peg or 2 by that point. The important part is that Mr. Marching Drum Man at the back is suffering, so we still have a play on hit for 2, because as it turns out, the encore turn doesn't count turn count effects. So if you've got a dot on you, like if my Hellion for some reason had a 50 tick bleed and I encored her, you would think, Beelz, you're making her take 2 turns in 1 round. That's gonna butcher her. No, the encored round doesn't count. Damage over times don't tick. Buffs don't count down. Moving my cat really quickly. So the reason why this didn't go down from 3, 2, and then to 1, because I did 2 attacks, is it just doesn't seem to count. I don't know if this is a bug or deliberate, but I'm not going to complain, because it's really nice. Because now, this guy's ticking for 14 damage a turn, this guy's ticking for 11 damage a turn. These 2 back row are going to die naturally of their own accord, just because Firestarter, Encore, and Plague Doctor are doing so much work. My ability to harass the back row with this team is amazing, and I love it. In addition to that, I could harvest and put bleed on these guys if I wanted to, which is just going an extra step further, but I don't think it's necessary. Instead, I'm going to do Fade to Black, which is going to apply a blind token to this guy. He'll also hit Death's Door when that burn ticks through, but I'm going to let Runaway deal with this secondary dude, and I'm going to let these 2 like die out over time. I have to do Razor's Wit to get rid of that taunt token. I have no choice there. And I might even heal, or I could do another Magnesium Rain. I've still got 1 more turn, 1 more attack to apply more status effects. What if I just did that? I might just do that. Here, have Rain. Look, 8. Look, this guy's taking 16 damage. This man's taking 9, well, 9 now, but they're taking so much damage. You're that 12 crit, don't be mean. Don't be mean. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. You know what we can do is knock you down to Death's Door. So now these 2 are on the verge of dying, and now my Hellion can Adrenaline Rush. Bam. I'm going to show this off. It's so fun. So Adrenaline Rush, don't hit me. Good. What Adrenaline Rush has done is heal me a little bit. It also gets rid of Bleed and Winded, I'm pretty sure. The Bleed. The Winded I know it does. The Bleed I'm pretty sure it gets rid of. And it gives me a buff. This double stack of 25% damage, by the way, is a Hellion quirk. When she gets below half life, she gets 25% damage, and when she gets below 25% life, she gets another one, I'm pretty sure. So she gets big damage buffs by getting low on life. But beyond that, what Adrenaline Rush has done is not only heal me for 20%, but it's given me a 3 attack stacking effect where I heal for 20% more every time I attack. Look at that. She attacked, 10 heal. And I've got 2 more attacks to get more healing in. She can heal back up to full from basically dead. And all she has to do is attack and fight. It's insane. So if I, with my Jester, I'm gonna do some stress healing real quick. If Jester decides to encore her, she can just swing and swing and swing and just build up stupid amounts. I'm gonna Plague Bomb this guy and try and kill him. There you go. Dead. Good. And you might die too. Yeah. That's fine. That's a good life to leave off on. It just does so much. It's so good. It's so good for healing. She is really hard to just genuinely kill half the time. Produces traps. Curious is the trap maker's art. Ooh. Curious is the trap maker's art. Curious are trap maker's farts too, but you don't see me talking about that. That would be rude and crude and altogether a little bit lewd at the same time. I'm happy with those rewards. I've got a way of getting some light back in case my torch decides to dip. Where are we going, by the way? Ah, we're going along here. So, first road fight. Couldn't avoid this road fight. We got to deal with it. Frenzied enemies. They do more damage. Oh, no. And there's a drummer dude up the back. That sucks. But you know what we can do is... I can... Firestarter my Plague Doctor. Now I can normally, it's because of this taunt token, it's going to be all like, yo, if you can attack it, you have to attack it. So I can't play grenade because he's taunting. But what I can do is magnesium rain, because it still counts as hitting this taunt token and everyone else. Yeah! And you're all burning. Although some of them resisted the first or the second burn, so some didn't get as burned as they could have. But that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So now you, sir, your turn. No, Hellion, you're going to smash this guy, go right through his shield, do big damage. Encore, we want to see more of that. Do more of that. Yes, do more of that good stuff that you do. We love it. I might give you a balm. Should I balm my... Nah, I'm not going to balm. That feels like a waste. I'm not going to do that. Instead, we're going to blight. Of course, you resisted. You got the secondary burn, but the resisting is the only chink in this chain, right? Is that I don't know what it is, but it feels... I don't know if it's just me. Tell me if you feel this the way too. If you feel this the way too. If you feel this way too. I'm getting flustered. I'm getting flustered right now thinking about it. So, resistances feel like they're bullshit. Because sometimes it just feels like enemies just don't want to get blighted, bled, or burned. And they don't care. They just go through the effect. And it's like, thanks for trying. No thank you, though. Catch you later. Have a good one, right? It doesn't feel like it works the way I want it to work. I'm also going to cauterize this burn and heal up a little bit. There we go. That's what she can do. No need to worry about minimum life. Serrated volley. Ow. Everyone's burning now. Bleeding, sorry. Because of that buff that Mr. Drumman gave. I think she's low enough now that she can activate Adrenaline Rush again, though. Yeah, I think you are. Yeah, you made a mistake, because now I can just Adrenaline Rush. Which also gets rid of Winded, so this is twofold. I don't need to toe-to-toe right now, because I can do this. I'm gonna bomb you. And I actually need to attack again with some more Magnesium Rain. And, of course, the resists are just ridiculous. But at least they're getting stuff on them, right? They're getting stuff on them. He's penancing, which is gonna hurt himself. A bit of a... I wouldn't say it's a smart decision. Stunned? What? Oh, that's... Oh, look. Punch Drunk. When damaged, a 15% chance when damaged to become stunned. So he just stunned himself off of his bleed proc. Genius at work. I need to blind this guy so that Benediction doesn't hit me. Hopefully. So, yeah, you lose your next turn. Sucks to be you. He's buffing that one again. That's cool. So, instead of just allowing that to happen, we're gonna kill him. Because that first volley was bad enough, and we heal for more life. There's the stun wearing off. Lovely, we miss our turn. This guy's gonna focus fire. It is also important that Drummer Dude dies before everyone else, because if he doesn't die, he will just go full kamikaze mode and murder all of us. Which is not good, and it sucks. which is why I am smacking him, and I shouldn't be, because if he dies before... This dude might just die now, which sucks, but I need you to die, sir. Can I get you to die? Okay, he's now left alone. Please don't just automatically do it. He died. Good, good. He was about to do it. That's why he didn't do a thing. Thank God, because he does the kamikaze. He just blows himself up and he's all like, nope, and he just leaves and blows everyone to Kingdom Come, and it sucks, and I hate it. You hate it, we all hate it. It reminds me of the dudes, the fishmen from the first game. The big gobbling, boggling dudes who run at you on turn 2 and blow themselves up. It reminds me of that, except it's more circumstantial and annoying. To be honest, it's more annoying. Where are we at now? A forgotten outpost? That's fine. No, it's not, because people aren't happy with these decisions. So if Hellion fights, they get weakened, but everyone's mad. Ah, man. Fine, do this. Run away. The relationship is tested. Inseparable. Good. We want inseparable relationships. That's a good thing. Not a bad run. Go. Inseparable. Good relations. I mean, there's better than inseparable, to be completely honest with you. We need to hug left. Sometimes the positive effects can still cause drama. And often do. You'll see inseparable get in the way when, you know, someone else tries to get a buff from someone else, and they're all like, wait a minute, I thought we had something special. Why are you buffing them? And it's like, because we're a team. But I'm special. Everyone just wants what everyone else has. It sucks. Also, the double tap to auto move forward that I'm trying to use in between everything else just sometimes doesn't want to work, dude. It just doesn't want to work. I can now try and fix up the relations between my Hellion. I want my Hellion to get along with everyone else. My Hellion is like my main gunner, and you again? This team again? Although there's no Archer. The Archer dude was annoying, and to be fair, to be entirely fair, I should have been attacking the Archer dude from the beginning with my Hellion. But I made the mistake of thinking that if he's in the second row and not in the back, that he couldn't really do very well as a ranged dude. You know how you could pull a ranged guy to the front and they do like stumbling attacks and they suck and they're not very good at fighting? I had assumed I could just do that. I'm also going to just buff up the torch real quick. I don't know if I'm at risk of running out of torchlight at this rate, but you know, I don't want to run the risk. So I'm going to try the same strategy again. I have the option. I'm going to try and see if we can get some good luck with burning and blighting everyone by doing some more Firestarter. There it is! Oh my god, dude! Oh, it happened already. The Runaway is all like, no! That's not... No! That's not cool! That's not cool at all! No! Stupid Runaway. Anyway, I'll just do Harvest and ping off some stuff, I guess. And I'll do... To be fair, I should do Plague Grenade first before Mag. Try and get as many effects... Look at this guy. He's bleeding, blighted, and burning. You are everything at once right now. This man is screaming. If you listen close enough, you can hear the leaves crying out in agony. I smite thee. That's fine, dude. Nothing on this guy, though. Like, Drummer in the back is getting away with murder by not getting blighted. You suck. And I hate you. Defensive formation. Aha! And because of that taunt, it's a good thing I saved my mag rain, because otherwise I'd be forced into Noxious Blast, but now I can mag rain instead. Get rid of the taunt token and apply some burn on everyone. Yay! That's 11 damage happening to you, dude. Sucks to be you. This little guy's taking 6 damage but has block tokens. I'm gonna smack him upside the head. He'll go down to death's door. And now my Jester. Can we please... Encore. Thank you. Without it getting in the way. Now we can play Grenade. And try and mess up that back row. So now 12, 13, 14 damage. This dude is dead. This guy is actually dead now. The strategy has worked. He's so dotted up. He's just gone. And that's 11 damage. He'll die in 2 turns. Or a turn and a half kind of thing. Sort of. I hope. Kinda. Anyway, I could also do some Iron Swanning to hit him while I'm here right now, but... I don't think I need to. I think I'd rather just get rid of my Winded token first. And activate some taunts. And focus damage on my Hellion instead of everyone else. Because the Hellion can heal herself very well, as you've all seen. Very well. You're dead, dude. See you later. I'd rather funnel damage onto her. She just recovers so well. Now, what's left? Nice. He's dead. Nice. That 11 damage is still ticking. You are screwed, dude. I'm glad... Okay, I'm not glad about that, but I am glad that the strategy of Blight and Burn with the Firestarter effect is kind of shining through, and it only gets better as you upgrade their skills. The Firestarter only applies 1 extra burn, so instead of 2 at a time, it applies 3. But Mag Rain also goes up 1, so instead of applying 4, you're basically applying 6 burn every time, and if you upgrade Plague Grenade, it does even more on top of that. Nice 21 crit. I love it. Double Death's Door Bros over here. Feels good. Smack this man. Feels good. You, this guy is also already dead, so it's kind of redundant to worry about hitting you. You're just done, dude, so here. You can die. That's cool too. And he tried, see that? It wasn't his turn, but he tried to do the automatic, I'm just gonna blow up. And because he had dots on him, he died straight away. Do not let the drummer dudes live to the end. Just do not do that. It's not good. I'm gonna give my Plague Doctor Gilded Mind, which gives her resistance to stress. Or is that just specifically horror? I can never tell if that's specifically stress or horror. Like... It looks like it's horror. Yeah, that looks like the horror icon. Like, that's horror, that's stress. Stress is a lot thinner and not as crazy. That looks like it's... That looks like it's horror, which is okay, but... You know, could be better. Now, Blistering Bugle... Ugh. Here, let's swap those around then if we have to, and we'll give you this. Just to make some room and put that to use. Turn Start Taunt, I mean... I did say I wanted to funnel damage in towards my Hellion, so... Yeah, I'll live with that for now, I guess. Now, we could go to... This is what sucks. We could go to the hospital and get rid of Punch Drunk, which sucks. But I need to go to the Hero Shrine. It is more important to me to get Mastery points to upgrade my abilities than it is to get rid of a negative trait. If I can manage to swing into the hospital on the way, I will. In fact, is there another hospital further up ahead? Oh yeah, right there. It's on the way to the next Hero Shrine. Oh, that's fine. The problem is we're going to get more road fights, so that sucks. But, I mean, we're going to get like at least 1 more here, 2, 3. I might be able to swing... No, that's 4 total. I've already done 1. Nah, we're screwed. Doesn't matter. We've got our mastery anyway from doing this stuff. Come to the shrine, pick anyone, doesn't matter. The screen then tries to transition through. Have your free point. Thank you. I love getting my free point. I don't need to do a road fight or a resistance battle and all that kind of stuff. And cross my fingers that I get one, because they nerfed how many mastery you can get from regular road fights. Because you were getting a lot of mastery, apparently. And I think that sucks. I liked getting lots of mastery. I liked feeling powerful, damn it. And now I don't feel as powerful because I don't get as much mastery. That is a really awkward spot for a road fight that I didn't expect to see. Archer Dude. We need to kill Archer Dude, like, straight away. Archer Dude sucks. This dude sucks, though. I don't want you doing any stress. You know what? I was gonna say die, but you didn't, and now I'm sad that you didn't. Tonight, let's jam. Now, what I can do is... this actually sucks. If I encore right now, she goes before the Firestarter. So I could Inspiring Tune, or I could kill the ghoul. I might just kill the ghoul first. Make sure he dies, get him out of the way, and I'll worry about stress healing afterwards, so we can Firestarter now. No, we can't, because the Inseparable is getting in the way. These two are just built for each other. I can't believe I was talking about how Inseparable can screw you. And what's it doing? It's screwing me. Fine, we will do this instead, and then I should blind them, actually. Should I blind them? No, actually I should do this. I just realized it's a proper road fight, so we've got a turn count. We've got 5 rounds to do this in. I can't afford to waste any time playing methodically. This isn't about playing methodically, it's about playing rush mode. Bum rush. The devs don't want you to think about blinding and dodging and stuff. They want you to throw yourself at the enemies and pray that it somehow works out, goddammit. That's the strategy. Have a Firestarter buff, because these two in the back are the hardest ones for me to hit right now. Balm yourself, because Healing is stupid. You know what's not stupid? Plague grenade. Yeah. Suffer. And then encore. Do it again. Yeah. Do it again. This dude up the front kind of sucks. But you know what else kind of sucks? If I mag rain and get rid of that corpse in the front as well, so everyone moves forward a little bit. He resisted some burn. That sucks. But 6. Yeah. 6, 6, 6, 6. Yep. 3. There's a lot of damage happening here. This is good. So now that there's all this damage happening, I can kind of take my time and de-stress a little bit. Because he's dead next turn. Ow. Apply the bleed. Apply the bleed. Haha. Haha. You bled me. You're a fool. I could do Revelry and take down 1 stress on each of them, but that's kind of a waste to me. Because Jester's going to knock one of those down to 2. No, to 3 instead. Oh, you go straight away, do you? That's nice. Here, die. Damn it, dude. I want you to hit it harder. Hit it harder. No. She'll heal for more if she cauterizes herself, actually. Instead, I might just hit you and knock you down to death's door and hope that that burn kills you. Now you suffer a little bit, but we can cauterize for 9. It actually wouldn't have been any different. I could have done it either way, because the burn damage, the bleed damage ticked anyway. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What matters is that she's taunting and can direct all of this pain to herself and avoid it all. And that he's dead. And now I can spend this turn to stabilize my team. And de-stress yourself. First and foremost. Sir. And now... I will always have your back, remember that. Nice. Inseparable buff. This is redundant now. He'll die from that burn, probably. And if he doesn't, I still don't care. If he does or doesn't die from it. I'm more concerned about healing up and fixing everybody else. And he's blinded now, so he's blinded and weakened. Yeah, there you go. Something was going to happen one way or another. He either dies or we get a chance to do more stress healing and healing up in general. We'll do some, like, bigger stress heals on the next fight, probably. Because I don't like my dotty hottie being at 5 stress. I don't like anyone being at 4 or more, you know. You want to keep it low. The Forgotten Outpost! Again! This outpost. Oh, look, we could pay 16 relics and run, or just run. How about we just run and pay nothing and still get relationship boosts? That seems nice. Right? Now look, we've already had 2 fights. I've got 2 more rocky roads to go down minimum. Minimum. If I want to get that hero shrine, which I do. I want to go to the hospital and I want to get the hero shrine. Those 2 things are too important to me. So we're not gonna finish this criteria to get 2 more mastery. Although it'd be nice. I'd love to do the criteria for 2 more mastery. It's very much so probably not gonna happen. Damn it. I was trying to put that thing on real quick, but I was hoping it would change over automatically. Torch isn't too bad, but I'll go for some stagecoach stuff. Yeah, why not? Everyone's happy with this decision. No one's sad with it, so why not? Hopeful! Yes! Paying 6 is way better than paying 16 just to run away from a fight. Glimmer of Hope, Caltrops, Triage Kit is nice, 6 food. Yeah, that was pretty worth it. I'd say that was pretty worthwhile. Now, who's got that bloody Glimmer? No one else has got the Glimmer? I'll put the Glimmer there. Why not? What was this? That's the fire grenade. I thought that was a Glimmer at first. Yo. About to go the wrong way by accident while I was auto-running. Here's the next road fight. On the way to the hospital, and then there'll probably be another one on the way towards the hero shrine. Just to screw us over. But you know, if we get a mastery during a road fight, that might make up for all of this. In the funniest way possible. Let's burn one of you. Searing Strike doesn't do a lot of damage yet, but it'll do more damage later. And given that there's only 3 of you, instead of doing the whole big setting up doing damage to everyone else, we're going to do the opposite, and we're going to go for targeted constructed damage. And by that, I mean we're going to attack this guy real hard. Yeah! And he's burning, so you're dead. And then we get our second turn, and for our second turn, toe-to-toe, hit this guy. So now she's taunting, all in one go, so these guys have to target her. Low blow. Ah, it hurts. And then when Jester gets his turn back, we can do a bit of stress healing. Of course, he can shoot past and can't... Apparently, he's got no attacks in the back row that can target the front. Which is insane to me, but, you know, go figure. Do it, dude. Do mag rain, get rid of the corpse, shuffle them all forward. Now, this dude probably can't fight that well, and also has to deal with the fact that he's got a gun up close with people who've got, you know, bardishes. Another low blow. Go ahead and bleed me. She'll just fix me up. Go ahead and do it. I dare you. Just do it. Every disease has a vaccine. Yo, the strength buff as well? That's not gonna be fun for you, son. No, not at all. Die. That was nice. Impressed? Good, you should be. Your turn. I mean... I don't want you to die straight away, but at the same time I can't just not attack. So you're at 6 stress. Can I knock you down to 4? Last thing you'll ever do, dude. Oh, you stressed out my Jester. Well done. So you did do a thing. But I can play the inspiring tune. By the way, the fact that it still uses the original sound effect makes me so happy. Don't even lie. You know that you're just as happy with that as I am. I love that it plays the same sound effect. I don't know what I'm stalling for. I'm assuming that someone is going to be able to do something, even though I think based on what I'm looking at here, no one can. Yeah, no one can heal, no one can... This is stupid, let's just kill him. I like to stall out to try and get healing and stress back. Long gone are the days where I can just stall to get stress healing and surviving and just stun lock a dude forever until he dies of boredom. I can't do that anymore, sadly. Now, wait a minute, I didn't look to see... Oh no, you've all got trinkets on. I've got some trinkets here that I should be using, actually, though. Hang on. I'm gonna take a real quick look. The horn is nice. I might save the horn for the final fight in this area, so I'm gonna put the grenade on instead. And I'm gonna get rid of the chalk. The chalk is actually just so useless. The reason why I said Hearthlight was kind of meh, no one is invisible. The chalk is just not great right now. I know it's gonna come into play more later on when there is more cause for that kind of a thing. Getting rid of Punch Drunk immediately, by the way. There we go, done. But right now, nah. Doesn't seem to be that much of a problem. Fear of Pillagers, kind of stupid. Fear of Cadavers, also kind of stupid. What's in the pharmacy? I think it's the same stuff in the pharmacy every time. Can't afford the trinkets. We could buy some laudanum, though, to try and fix up the problems going on here. Buy a little stack of them. Wait, does laudanum only stack in 2s now? What's going on there? Hang on, I need to fix that up. That's not right. That's not right. What's happening with the stacking here? No, there we go. That's better. Start moving forward, and you can take laudanum instead. Lovely. And start fixing up this stress before we get to the last area. I'm trying to sleep. Look, just hurting the relationships because of all that stress. That stress has got to go down, and here's the last road fight that's going to screw us out of our... get through the area without doing a lot of road fights. I think 3, yeah, 3 is a pretty hard number to facilitate sometimes. Just for 2 mastery as well. Like, I think I've got more mastery by not adhering to that rule, to be completely honest. I want to play a burn just in case this howling knocks him down to death's door. Which it did. 21 crit, beautiful. That burn could kill him now, which would just be delicious, sexy awesomeness. Have inspiration. I'm not going to encore just yet. I'm going to prioritize knocking out that stress first. Speaking of prioritizing stress, laudanum, get them all down to 3 or less, and they're all at 3. So this is just nice. You know, it's just nice. And so I'm gonna blind you, I think. I know what you're thinking. That's a bit stupid. There's only 3 dudes. Oh, and he's gonna penance. He's gonna build himself up to do a big attack. You suck. The atrophic cut. Owie! He died! What a fool! Didn't even get a chance to play the game. He just died. Burn you. And we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're just gonna kill this dude up here, so I can encore, get rid of my winded token by doing a toe-to-toe. Here we go. Toe-to-toe. There we go. And now her turn comes up just after all this is done. And we can nuke that guy. Luckily, we're getting some quick heals. It's nice, it's fun. Laudanum yourself. I need to get rid of that corpse and bring them all forward so that we can do big howling swings and hurt this guy up here, which is exactly what I plan to do as soon as I get the opportunity. This guy's already hurt, but I don't care. I'm going after you, sir. There we go. He's not going to die. He gets to do his attack, but still. Purge the unworthy. And he did big stress on me. Oh no. Bad. I'm going to leave it at 5 because if her turn rolls around... I don't think the Jester... What's the cooldown on that? 1 turn? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Jester can just stress heal that because he did, he did Encore last turn. So you can kind of like rotate between Encore and, not Encore. Stress healing and other actions. It's fine. You're burning out. Good. You're dead. This dude's going to do a thing. Atrophic. Well done, sir. If I was low enough on life, I could just fix myself. As a matter of fact, I could just fix myself if I wanted to use Raucous. I could get rid of 2 stress. But then my Jester wouldn't have anything to do, and I need to get rid of this Winder token. Nice, that works too. None can stand long against us. Plus the extra blade proc. Cool. I like it. Now, Jester, can you play that sexy, sexy music? I still love that it's the same tune in the first game, as in the first game. It's just a nice touch. I love it. Smack him. Die. Out of my face. I don't like that she's on half-life, but whatever. Burn salve, some cards. Yeah, just good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. I can't remember if I've mentioned... I've done... Like I've said, I did so many of these recordings that all failed. I don't recall if I mentioned that getting the 4 inventory... Thank you, Shrine, for interrupting me. Getting an inventory upgrade for your coach... It just feels like the best upgrade that you can get. Like, one of the best ones. To just have at least one of them. Just have at least one. I know all the other ones are handy, like scouting out things. Like 100% chance to scout out the lair. 100% chance to scout out the hospital. 20% chance to scout for everything else. Produces flapjacks. Produces whiskey. These things are nice. But just having 4 more slots of inventory is so much nicer. I wish that the account-wide level up thing that we're getting, like, you know, your hope... that the more hope you got, it like gradually opened up more inventory for your wagon. That'd be nice. I understand that would kind of make things maybe a bit too easy, but it'd be such nice quality of life, dude. Just, it'd be nice quality of life. Anyway, here we are at the final yada yada BS. Bam. Searing Strike this guy. What am I gonna do to that guy? I should have gone in for the big, AoE, but I'd rather just knock out dudes quickly. Speaking of knocking out dudes quickly, we're gonna Encore my Hellion. I want this ghoul to die because he's a stress attacker. And I want him gone. And then for my next trick, I should Magrain, but maybe I won't just yet. Yeah, maybe I won't just yet. I'm gonna Blight. And, of course, the Blight doesn't stick to the one guy that I... Well, no, it stuck to the one guy I did want. It just didn't stick to the other guy. Bam, have toe-to-toe. The taunt is up. Aim at me. Come at me, fiend. Ah, block it with your chest. She puts her weapon up. You need to block like the leper and just put your chest out. Ugh, don't do like he did. Don't block with your chest like that. Ah, get hit. It feels nice. Or not. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't. Here, end this guy. Yo, that howling though. Ah, woo. Now, can Laudanum the Runaway. I don't like being at 4 stress like that. I've got 1 more, right? Yes, I do have 1 more. I'm not going to worry about healing her. She'll be fine on her own. I would like to say that I could kill... Actually, I could. Little dude there could die. I'm going to get rid of the corpse first to bring him more forward, because if this little dude dies from the Runaway bringing him to death's door, then you, my Hellion, need to attack this guy. Wait, no, it may not happen. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding, and these 2 are about to attack you. I'm going to cauterize. I guarantee they'll both hit her. Smack her. Smack her, I dare you. Smack her. That cauterize... No, okay, 1 didn't go after her. If she was still low on life and bleeding, they would have targeted her. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I'm not an idiot. They're the idiots. Not me. Don't blame me. Let's jam tonight. Look at hipster Jester putting the moves on the Runaway.
Effective.
Jam indeed. Do that. Get rid of my last laudanum, that's fine. I just need to get that stress down a little bit before we get to the end of this. And throw more blight. My god, just get blighted. He's at 5. There. He's dead. I just need him to die. Like be at the point of no return. Be gone. Smoke screen him. Make his life hell. Toe to toe. Take that token off. And the revolving door of damage works just so well, and then hopefully you miss. Or not, but that's cool too. Hopefully my Plague Doctor gets a turn before anything else. Actually, he's not that close to dying yet. I thought he was closer to dying. I need to start smacking you, dude.
A slow dissection.
Yeah. A slow dissection. Nice miss, dude. You really swung for the hills right there. That was badass. You really went for it. Ah, woo. And now I think you're dead. Again, like that. Nice, bit of stress relief. Stress relief. Stress relief, even. Little basic heal. Next turn. Maybe he dies. Maybe he doesn't. He dies. Move on to the next. I'm gonna at least go all the way through to at least see what the cultist fight has for me. Ah, now here's a good chance to do my big AoE strategy, because dude in the back needs to die first. Problem is, my Jester goes before my Plague Doctor does, but I don't care. I'm just gonna do it, dude. I'm just gonna do it. He's got the taunt token on, so I can actually mag rain to get rid of it first. There. But the two burn sucks on its own, but we can Firestarter now. And then on her next attack, we can do more. You know I'm here for it. And the reason why it sucks that he goes first is because if she applies that and then the encore, like I said, the encore turn doesn't count. So you can kind of cheat and get 4 Firestarter procs to go out instead of just 3. But I'll live with it, dude. I'll live with it. We're gonna Howling this guy. She's gonna chunk at these 2 in the front. And then these 3 combined are gonna work on everyone else, especially the back row. Marching orders. He's so good on that drum. The animation for the drummer guy is like some of the best animation work in the game. He looks so nice when he does stuff. I especially want to see, now that I know that it exists, as soon as my turn rolls around, I can just look at him. I want to look at him. I want to look at you. Stop swinging at my Jester. Leave him alone. I want to look at you. Defensive formation. And now I got to do my toe-to-toe against him. Oh my god, let me do something. Stop being so hopeful and woeful. Yeah, look at him, look at him. Oh, he's using his stick. Nice. He's so cool, dude. I love him so much. It's such a good design. And the way that he drums, he goes in. That blast beats, gravity blast, sex drum, just brrr, pedals, dude. He needs a kit. Can we get like an even more elite version of him where he's got a full kit, like just a full kit, and he's just going ham on that. Just going ham on those pedals. What am I doing here? What am I doing now? Am I burning anyone else? Am I burning the dude at the front? I might burn the dude at the front. There we go. Burn him.
A slow dissection.
A slow dissection.
Unavoidable.
And now we've still got to play on hit more burn. I need to make sure that these 2 die. So I'm not gonna mag yet. I'll save mag for a second. Until at least one of these 2 in the front die. She might kill one in the front now. Yo, then a trophic cut. Ow. Kinda sucky. You're as good as dead as soon as your next turn starts. What are you on, 12? Okay, they're both death. Well, you're dead. He's death's door. She's getting atroed down, but on her turn, she can adrenaline rush. And then start healing back up. So I might even stall out these front row guys until we can do some more. In that case, I'm gonna just apply some small bleed to 1, I guess, although you don't really matter. I guess applying bleed to that second row guy is the most important one to bleed. I could knock you down to actual Death's Door, but I need to attack him. Smoke bomb him. Be blinded. Be blinded. Yeah, be blinded. Now, fade to black. Just to blind another one. Be really annoying. And hopefully stall out the ensuing smacks that are going to come at my Hellion. Ow. Until I can get her turn and do what I need to do. Nice miss. Blinded plus dodge tokens. I would have been amazed if you did it, dude. I would have been amazed if you pulled it off. Now, you get to see the comeback. One, her damage has gone up a lot, but you get to see the comeback. Adrenaline rush. She's pumped, dude. She's pumped and ready to go. She's ready to mess people up. I could even medicine right now and go for big heals. Do it. Medicine and go for big heals. Ooh, she's buffing up. She's getting big. She's getting swole. That actually hit me. Ow. You're blinded, and I had a dodge token. I don't believe you. Here. Why has he got a little bit of red there? This doesn't matter, but here. Blittle. Yeah. Again, like that. Do it. The free stress. I love it. Now, swing true. And heal for more. It's so delicious, dude. It's so delicious. Smack this thing. Kill him. Now, if I can... I can't encore. I was gonna say, if I could encore right now, that'd be so funny just to get another quick small hit in with my Hellion. To get that little bit of extra healing in. But that's fine. Now, what do we got? 50% blight resist. Whatever. I'll do it. I'll do it. I should have put caltrops on my Hellion. It doesn't matter. Oh, it's a deacon too. Oh, yuck. Yuck. I hate fighting deacons, dude. Deacons are the worst. And two little cherub dudes. Enfeebling my asthma. Stop it, you stupid little... Now, is that the melee nerf? It is the melee nerf. So you know what I'm going to do is encore my Plague. And let my Plague Doctor worry about spreading the love. And that's going to come in the shape of doing a mag rain to just get those two dodge tokens off. And, I mean, the bone on him is just the consolation prize. Because the Plague Bombs would have missed those two probably as well anyway. Because they're so dodgy. My goal is to Firestarter my back row. And get these two dead before they can apply those worships to big man up here. Alright? And that's going to include me doing this.
A breakthrough.
Right? And then we're going to swan at the same time. I want these kids in the back to die. And they seem to apply worship more given how much damage this dude takes. Like, they see that he's getting low in life and they're like, oh, we should worship this guy. And I hate that. And I hate them. And I want them to die. Don't resist. Don't resist. Just take, accept, and die. Don't worship. Don't worship. I swear to God. No, they shouldn't be worshipping. Neither should be worshipping right now. That's fine. Neither should be worshipping. Good. Although I'm pretty sure when they worship, it's just like an immediate turn anyway. And it doesn't, they don't take damage on those turns, so... They could still worship, actually, to be honest. Now, this is why I've got Herflight to knock off these dodge tokens for free. There.
Perhaps.
So now my Plague Doctor can throw another AoE out there, which might be... I mean, no. This one will die either way, but this one's only going to take 5. I need to do more damage to that one. Which, if this sticks and does damage, they'll both get low enough to maybe die. There we go. Now they could both die as soon as real ticks come in. What are you going to do? Stop sundering my... Ow! Dude. Dude, can you stop, Mr. Deacon? Range attacks, damage reduction. Good, that means I can start doing this. Oh! Fat damage. Absolutely fat, chunky boy damage. Instead of stress healing him, stress heal yourself. Have that. I need my healer to get a turn in before that gets messy. There's the worship. You can see there's 3 of them, because one of them's going to worship before he takes his turn. You suck. You suck. Are you going to do the same thing? You better not worship as well. Good, die. Now this still sucks because worship is bad. We're gonna get rocked something severe, dude. We're gonna get rocked so bad. Here, have a bleed resist buff. And please blind him. Alright, cross your fingers, dudes. This could end really badly. Oh, it ended really badly. Okay, that sucked. That sucked bad. Have this. He's currently, like, taking less damage from melee anyway, so it's a good time to get that, little bit of free, utility effect on him. Nice! Nice. The 2 pips. I like it. I like it a lot. I shouldn't be... I could Raucous to take that down 1. The problem is if I Raucous, it just adds another Winded instead of getting rid of it, and I'm like, this is the good cycle, where on this turn he takes less melee damage, so I should get rid of my Winded, and get ready for next turn when he takes normal damage from melee and go for a Howling. And I'm just going to have to rely on the fact that... Yep, there we go. I'm going to have to rely on the fact that I can just get away with... See, he's taking less damage from range now. Get away with blinding him and doing other stuff and hitting him with weakened damage, and he's resisting the burn, and oh, it's so bad, dude. This is not great. Not great, not great, not great. I do this, and can I stress again? Yep, de-stress again. Bring it down to 5. You're at 5 as well. This is not good. 20 damage Sundering Steel Strike. That's fair and balanced. That blind did so much work. Melee damage reduction. We can do the smoke screen again. I can just keep... Like, he won't... it's not good. It's not good. I need help. Help me. Help me now. I should encore someone. Let's encore my Plague Doctor, maybe? Because I need some Blight on this guy, right? Blight is very important to me right now, but so is healing my Runaway. Nice 11 crit, that's very juicy. And then we're going to blight him. Thank you for doing it. And... Weight of the Worlds. Everyone gets stress. Woo! Fun. And now I could do Adrenaline Rush and start doing the whole heal myself up thing, but instead of doing that, we're going to go with Raucous Revelry because it's going to heal us. Reduce 2 stress off of her, which is basically a Jester stress heal. And take 1 off everyone else, which is going to mostly help my Runaway, bringing her down to 5, so that when the Jester does his, it brings her down to 3. So it's all just in cycle working. And I know I'm doing this on odd turns, and I'm ruining the cycle, but the stress is annoying, and this dude is getting low on life already, and now he's at death's door. He might just die now, which would kind of suck, to be honest, but please die now. Right before I get to do my stress relief. There we go, whatever. I don't care, dude. I'll live with that. I'll live with the stress. Just die and get out of my face. Now, what do we get? Bunch of stuff. They're the 2 trinkets that I don't really care about right now. 24 and 16. Yeah, there's some half-decent stuff here. +1 mastery. What do we get? Like 5 mastery in this run? 4 or 5? I shouldn't say run, this area. Cool, dude. I will totally fix up the trinket situation over here and get rid of something that I don't care about, like this trinket. There we go. Make your way. There we go. I did not complete the mission criteria, but something that I did complete was getting some mastery in the first place and showing off a little bit of how this team synergizes with big burn and blight damage, a little bit of bleed here and there. My inventory was full, so I couldn't get that nice item that was being offered to me, which makes me very sad because I wanted to take that item. Is there something I can ditch? I can ditch that. I might ditch this as well. There we go. Not useful now, but whatever. I've got items I don't need. Shut up. We're at the inn. Let's go. The limping mule. Everybody just heals a little bit. Whatever. You're laughing. My mule don't like people laughing. We have quirks. Bad digestion sucks. Necrophobia sucks. So, whatever. I'll live with it. I'll live with the fact that we're just getting bad effects and no good effects. Mastery-wise, we got 4. Not as good as I wanted, but it's something, I guess. So, first and foremost, Inspiring Tune. We need to get that stress removal up a little bit better, make it a little bit stronger. Just, you know, a little bit here and there, a little bit more, a little bit better. Plague Grenade should be my first target for upgrading what my Plague Doctor does. Usually almost always is, because of the way that I play her is very much harass the back row. I kind of want Hellion to get her upgrade to her Howling End for extra crit and damage, because this can and will, in a lot of circumstances, carry a run. And once these 2 are upgraded, I can kind of sit back and let the Hellion rely on these 2, and gradually upgrade anything else as we go. And this just means I could upgrade Firestarter, or I could upgrade Searing Strike, or I could upgrade Smokescreen. What I might do, you know what I might do even, is, can I reset that one? Yep, can I do that? I might upgrade 2 here. I might upgrade Searing Strike, because I've just realized that Smokescreen applies vulnerability when it blinds someone, and that's very handy for some of those really big, obnoxious, annoying enemies that the Hellion could bring fiery wrath down upon. So, back in the tune, and the Plague Grenade, and then it's either Smoke Grenade or Firestarter. I could upgrade Firestarter again for more back row harassment, but if they resist it, it's redundant. Do Smokescreen first. Firestarter will be the next one that she gets, and we'll move on from there. Cauterize also gets pretty strong. It goes up by 8% more heal, which is just nice. It's better than the 5% that the bottle goes up. That's something. Okay, so fast forward a little bit. After all the mastery stuff, I've reduced a little bit of stress. I've fixed up some relationships. I believe Monster and our Plague Doctor are now amorous with each other, as are Best Boy and Hellion. Hellion and our Runaway aren't too happy with each other just yet, and especially my Plague Doctor and Jester, even though they're the support shell of the group. They don't like each other that much at the moment, which we've got to fix that if we can. I might even get rid of this clotting powders too. That's kind of useless. But besides that, I purchased 2 damage trinkets from the NPC here for a total of 25% more damage for our Hellion, which is just going to be nice for one-shotting more dudes. And then we come over here to the route select, and if the subtitles being exactly in the way of the rewards, can we push this down, like, just a few, just hit enter, just, can we knock that down a little bit? We have win at least 4 road battles in the Sprawl. The Sprawl sucks for the Runaway, because she does fire, and this is all about fire. We can come to the Fautoir, and just not go to the Watchtower and get 2 mastery for it. That's easy. Or at least it is, as long as we don't have anything bad happen. Trap Master's kit, Trap Maker's kit even, is equipped. Everything else is good. Let's, whoops, wrong one. Let's go. Let us go to the Feta, the Fautoir, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna take a sip real quick, because I'm a thirsty lad. Nice. Now, do I get to see where there's the Watchtower? Well, now that I know where it is, I can avoid it. So as long as we survive and get to the end, we get minimum 2 mastery. Which is very nice, although a lot of other stuff is hidden. I don't see, damn, everything else is hidden. I would like to make it to, gee, I don't know, something nice, but damn. Let's go forward and go do the unknown area, because 2 people want to do the unknown, and that's going to help with stress on my Plague Doctor, although my monster doesn't like it. Tough. We're going to go help these people, and especially try and get these 2 to like each other. These 2 are the ones I need to help the most. My Hottie Dottie and my Best Boy. If we can make them like each other a little bit. Of course, no, that's not going to happen. Instead, we're going to get terse relations with our Hellion and our Plague Doctor, which is not the kind of relationship I would like. Give me that. Leave that slime there. I don't want the slime. Fine. Moving right along. Guggadung, guggadung. Just avoid the... yeah, just... I should just hug the left. Hug left. Hug left. We are moving. Don't worry. Hug left. Go to the mystery spot. Everyone likes that. Lose stress. People are below 4. That's good. Now that Inspiring Tune is upgraded, it'll just stress heal for more. Is that slime? Slime in my wagon? Get that slime out of my wagon, son. I want no slime in my wagon. How dare you? Is this a cultist fight I'm pulling up on? Is this a cult? Damn it, dude. I saw that from around the corner. More slime, too. Fine. Oblivion's Ingress. Oblivion's. Look, just making them hate each other more. Doesn't matter what I do. Damn it, dude. Stop making them not like each other. They're meant to like each other. They're the support. Damn it. And everybody's dodgy. Look at this. Everybody's dodgy. These bastards gotta learn you're all mine. Damn, that is some aggressive relations. Aggressive. There's the miss, naturally, because of the dodge tokens. And everybody else goes, apparently, before our Plague Doctor does. And I don't know why, but everyone does. What if I should be encoring my Plague Doctor still. Really? Alright. Positive relations, everyone. 3 cheers for positive relations. Apply the bleed, do the damage. Could I get a little bit of Firestarter action, maybe? Oh, no, that's fine. If Jester's gonna buff her, that's a bad thing. But you can buff her all you want. The double standards in this relationship, I am not about it. I am about that 8 damage, though. This one's missing out, though. This one's missing out. Sightless miasma. Blood bond. Ow. Sucks. Absolutely sucks. Blood commune. Also sucks. Bleeding is bad. I might get rid of that bleed with a little bit of cauterization. And a 14 heal that brings me back up to almost full life. Are you bothered? This baby is basically dead. Enfeebling miasma. He has no worship tokens, so you're dead without worshipping. Although, they can't worship these two, can they? They can only worship the upper management. The big boys, basically. Are you serious? Are you serious? And then an inseparable... Come on, dude. So, wait a minute. The amorous that she has with him... No, the inseparable with him got in the way. And then... Come... Please. Please. This is stupid. Please. Do this. This weird love triangle thing. Meanwhile, you've got Hellion up here like, can you guys help me? Can you guys just shut up and help me for a second here? I feel for you, Hellion. I really do. Everyone else is screwing around. I might Magrain at this point. This little baby's dead. These guys could stand to get some dots on him. And little dude at the back somehow resist it. Not only did I hit him though, but he did manage to resist, so it's still kind of stupid. Ow. Ow. Yo, the weakening and the blind? And another blind, right? Come on now. Come on now. Stop it. I'm just gonna, like, dot these guys out. Like, it's just gonna be dotting them to death at this rate. Like, literally, like, that's... Damn, that's actually pretty close to what's gonna happen here. Here, let me smack you and just get rid of that one blind token, because I'm apparently just so blinded right now. Blinded with rage. And blinded again, but I gotta go for it. Yep. I haven't hit a single howling so far. Between the dodge token, the blind token. Yep. Working as intended. Now that's what, 2 on 3, so you're not dead yet. Still not dead. If you hadn't resisted, you'd probably be dead. Ha! 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 Are you ready for something funny? Let's see. Ah! Now I can encore at the end, when there's no need to worry about it anymore. Ah, it's so funny, dude. Just kill the baby. Kill the baby. Stupid baby. Blood commune. 12 crit. Knocked her down to death's door. That's a lot of damage. Thankfully, my Plague Doctor's turn is coming up, and you can heal. And get rid of that big nasty bleed. That's a lot of stress that everyone's suffering from though, and I don't like it. Battlefield medicine. Right, what the hell can I even do? You know what, let's just do this. Just do this. Baby blows up. This all happens. Great, wonderful. And we lose all of those stupid tokens. I can smack this thing and kill it. Great. Everything is good. Great job, my friend. Yes, I am friend doing great job. The stress for the 5 sucks, not good, no bueno. Don't like this crit that's about to come my way. Because Hellion's about to do toe-to-toe and make the crit hit herself. So this is poops, and we don't like it, but I can't... There's nothing else I can do. Fine, I'll just blight you. Take that. And now toe-to-toe, I guess. Antagonize this thing, make her mad. And who are we gonna... I guess I should stress heal my Plague Doctor. Ow. At least, wait, you can heal with the bleed. You can heal if you're low enough. I won't leave you, ever. Have 2 stress heal. Here, do this. Be happy about it. You happy about it? Be happy about it. Damn it, fix that relationship. Fix it, damn it, fix it. Yeah, Death Door. Cool. Now, you can help yourself with Cauterize, real quick. Cauterize. Ugh. The burn, it hurts, but it's so good. The buff as well. I want you strong and healthy. Nice heal. Do it to her instead. If I do this now, it will just knock one stress off, which isn't the worst idea. Because this thing might just die anyway. And then I can target heal you anyway. You gonna die? No? Gonna do another attack? Annoying. Okay, if she has nothing better to do on her turn, we're just gonna... Wait, here we go. Come on! Okay, okay. Positive relationships being this annoying sucks. Alright? It sucks. They're positive. I may as well be sus at this point and be suspicious or have something else negative. This is... It's not even worth it half the time. Oh, good. One free stress heal there. Good. Something happened. It's just... It's brutal, dude. It's absolutely brutal. What do I get? I get my Dark Impulse. I get a keg, a whiskey barrel. That's actually not too bad. That's worthwhile. That's worthwhile. I prefer getting the whiskey keg. My goodness, it's a bumpy road. Let's go. The unknown road. And is that more help out the peasants? Oh my god. I do so many of these unintentionally. I want to find caches. I want to find like random treasure chests. I don't want to come over here. I'm going to end up suffering with my relationship and paying a lot of money. I'm actually curious if people target the desperate few as the quickest and best way to build relations, but I mean, if you're looking at this, it's anything but. Let's take the option that pays the least. This relationship's gonna go down pretty quick, isn't it? Yeah, that's all fine. Let's go. Is my bag full yet? No? Good. I said I was gonna hug the left. Let's hug the left. Go the random route? Let's go the random route. Monster is upset by that. 5 stress? That's not good. That's not good, Monster. Why is your stress so high? I hate the fact that her stress is so high. Stop being an ass. Oh yeah, now the relationship's getting worse. Is that more peasants? It is more peasants, isn't it? I didn't look at the thing when I walked in here. My god, okay, we need to fix some relationship status right now. We need to turn this around. Can I get some good relations, please? Yo! Everybody's happy with this decision? I'm gonna take this decision, please. Yeah, that's fine. Give me some easy rewards. Let's go. Moving right along. Where am I going to now? We're going up here to help more people? Dude! Help more people. There's a cache. We're gonna go to a cache. Excellent. After this road fight, we'll do a lot of cache searching. I love searching for caches. I love it. A ghoul! Oh, hello, ghoul. Hello, my friend, the ghoul. This song's a duet. Thank you for the random heal for no reason. If I can land this smoke screen... Okay, if I could... I was gonna say, if I could land it, that would be kingly right there. But of course, no. That would be helping. Now, let's see. Do I Inspiring Tune first? Do I Fade to Black? I should Fade to Black, to be honest. Or do I Bear Trap? I'm gonna Fade to Black. The reason is I want to blind him to stop him from doing shenanigans. Because he might Skull Toss, he might Howl. There's a number of things that he could do that are all gonna be just painful for me. Nice! Well done! Well done! Brilliant, my love! I agree. Well done. 100%. All that stress is coming down a lot, actually. Damn. I didn't expect it to come down so quickly. Now, what I could do is actually go for a big blight on Big Man here. And work on killing him first, given how low he's gotten already. This is not too bad. The 4 misses! Yo, the blind worked out so well. Gruesome Reflection, I don't mind as long as it's not the stun. The Desperate Grab is way more annoying. Swing it! Of course you missed. That's okay, your only job is to suck anyway. And just get rid of dodge tokens for me. Now he'll hit Death's Door here, but what we could do instead is maybe... Yeah! Push it down to Death's Door first. And then go for the kill. Alright, he's not dead yet, but now he should die, right? He should die now, surely. Ah, gruesome. It's so gruesome and reflecty. Please die. Yay! Now I've got time to bring that stress down. I've got time to fix everyone up. Lovely. Smack her. Put her on fire. Set her on fire. Actually, if I land this, I could just end up killing her. Mag rain. Just for the 5. There we go. So she's dead next turn no matter what. Don't look! Added blind. Nice. Her turn. Does the stress kick in? The answer is no, surprisingly. Interesting. I didn't expect that. I can't move because I'm immobilized. I don't really want to do Raucous because it's going to take her down. The Jester's going to get her down more. And she's only got 4. I'm going to kill her. Damn it, I'm going to end up killing her. I don't want to pass and take stress. Let me do Raucous real quick. There. It's something. I got rid of 1 stress. That sucks. That honestly sucks. I wanted to... Oh, at least I get rid of stress there. That's free, I guess. Smack. Just kill her. Oh well, we'll have to work on those 2 with their stress afterwards. Range attack damage boost. I mean, the only one on my team is really doing range attacks is my doctor, and she's not really designed for doing big range damage. Not by a long shot. Peasants! Hello, peasants. Let's help you guys out. Wow. That is not a decision that anybody likes. Who can I afford to have negative You know what? Are these 2 friendly yet? I need to see... It sucks that I'm not allowed to see the actual relationship status before I make my decision. So I can just pick the least, like, hindered one. I think last time I made these 2... I'm gonna do it this way instead. I think last time I hurt the Jester's relationship. Now we'll just hurt these 2. Yo, some more space dust? I like the space dust. Let me get a quick peek at the relationship status over here. Okay, so I should have done Best Boy because they're fine. Yeah, her and Monster. Yeah, my Hellion's not doing too good with anyone but Best Boy. But that's fine. We'll slay them together. Nice. Thank you for the free buff. Now this is the cache I'm going towards, right? What? I veered off and went to the watchtower? Oh, no. Dude. I just messed up so bad. How did I accidentally veer off? I thought, no. That was while I was looking at their relation. Damn it! That just cost me 2 mastery. No. No. Damn it. One shot him at the very least. How are you on 6 stress? Ugh. Ah, this sucks, dude. This blows chunks. This is awful. Lean on me. Smack him. Nice crit. Super unnecessary, but do it anyway. Reduce that stress. Yeah. You know what you can do is blight this guy. Or don't. I mean, it'd be helpful, but you don't have to, I guess. You could just not. That's also a thing that you could do here. Be inspired. Knock you down to 3. Low blow. Ow.
The slow suffering begins.
The slow suffering begins. Burn. I can slow suffer as well. See? Ow. Dude, that's rude. And the 1 stress? Come on now. You know you shouldn't do that. Well, he's as good as dead. It's just your turn now. Your turn now, buddy. You are the rose. I am the thorn. So poetic. Do this. There you go. And now I think I'll do a little bit of mag rain. Get rid of that corpse in the front.
A slow dissection.
He resisted it, so that sucked. Never get the one guy that I need to get. You're overkill dead, but this one's not. I might even, yeah, we'll just go straight to Encore. Just get straight to Hellion so she can kill this dude with her big swing. Big swing! Really? I need to level up Howling at the end of this. Howling is not hitting as hard as it should be. I'll do anything for you. Is that a promise? Because I'd like you to heal me and save me, please. This is annoying. There. Can you de-stress me? Can you take me back and not make me go to the watchtower, the one place that we scouted out that I was supposed to avoid? But because I was looking at relationships between my party, I accidentally went the wrong direction at the fork. Because that's just a thing that can easily happen, apparently. And now I don't get to go to my cache either. I'm so... Dude. I'm so... Can I just ignore this? Can I just go past it and say, hey, I'm avoiding the watchtower? No? Fine. Be that way. You know what? I'll go to the hero shrine. I'll go to the hero shrine and make up with it. I actually can't. I'm locked into doing these 2 fights. The 3 fights. I'm locked into these next 3 fights. Damn it, dude. Okay, I better get some mad mastery from these next 3 fights. Because I would have gone the leftmost route and gotten the cache, and then gone to the hero shrine. So I would have minimum gotten 1 mastery. 3, actually, because I avoided the watchtower. I better get 3 mastery from this. If I don't somehow get 3 mastery from all of these. Ooh. Ooh, damn, girl, damn. Ooh, I'm not losing 15 torch. Actually, I could afford to lose 15 torch. But I want to fight. That's the difference. I want to fight for a chance at loot. Running away does nothing. I actually don't like the fact that I can run away and just not get anything. Yo, double cart carriers? Are you guys aware of how annoying you guys are? I bet you're not even aware of how tediously annoying you two are. Let's just attack. There we go. Didn't do as much damage as I wanted, not even close. Attack again. Yo, the damage is not on my side right now. I need more damage. I need big swinging boomy woomies. That's what I need. I need big booms. Just big booming damage. I'm pretty sure these two might, like, shift and not... I think that might shift, to be honest, and not stay together. So I might do that. Yeah, there we go. Because I want him to move forward so that she can howling this one next turn. Which means I'm just going to do this. It probably won't work, but it's... Oh, it worked. Damn. Imagine that. I can't blight someone with 20% resist, but I can blight a dude with like 70% resist. Insane. Excoriate! And then he moved back. I knew it. And then he... Okay. You're both not supposed to do the same thing. That's mad rude. Here, cauterize. That bleed that you guys just set up? Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yes, good. Help her. Be friends. Be friends. Like each other. Howling in. Awoo. There you go. That's a bit better damage. That's nice. That's nice. Here, do this. Not that time. Sickly sweat. Damn! Yo! That's a bit much, don't you think? Ow? That's a bit much, don't you think? Here. Knock that stress off. There we go. So I don't want to waste the vulnerable here, but she's... Ah, man, fine, just waste it. I was setting that vulnerable up for so long. Can I do adrenaline? I can do adrenaline rush. Yeah! She's gonna heal up in no time. She's ready. Bam, have this. Be blinded, stupids. Idiots. You know what? I should really knock this thing down to death's door, which means I should do a plague grenade. There we go. Hopefully it'll die now. Please die. Please, yeah, take a knee. Do whatever. Miss. Loser. It didn't die. Aw, man. Ow. At least you moved back. You can stay there and, like, die slowly and painfully now. Thank you. Oh, yeah, this is cool. I've got a chance to actually do this. I never get to do this, really. So, because of the combo token, I smack this one, and the burn travels, and it can burn someone nearby. So, a 3 burn on him and a 3 burn on him. It's just nice, right? It's just nice. Now, I am blind. But even if I miss, I still get the heal, so it still works out for me. How good is that? Do this. This is why Harvest is nice, because I can ping 2 dudes at once. Throw this. Okay, hang on a minute. I gotta look at the actual blight resist on these dudes, because apparently I'm missing something. I thought these guys were heavily resistant to blight. And I think every blight toss, every Noxious, has actually, like, inflicted blight on these dudes. 75. It is. It's 75. And yet every single time it's worked, and I don't know why. Have a smoke screen, just because it's funny and it's powerful, and I hate you. She can't reach yet, so... Can you do magnesium? I think you can do magnesium this turn, right? So you know what I'm going to get you to do? Wait, can you do magnesium? I can't tell. Damn it. I'm pretty sure you can do magnesium, so I'm going to encore you. Because this thing will eat that corpse if it gets a chance. So it's not necessarily that I want to get rid of the corpse because I want my Hellion to hit. There is that as well. But there's also get rid of the corpse so that it can't... Yeah! So that it can't eat and be annoying. That weakened token was kind of wasted, but... Do what you gotta do, I guess. Have this. I was gonna put the light on, but the light's fine. It's a lot of damage over time on you, son. A lot of blind on you, too. Oh, no. Wait. You ruined my plans for you tonight? So, wait. You jumped in the way? Aw, and gave her a crit token. Yo. Giving her a crit token, are we? Here, cauterize that real quick. Get back up to full life. Alright, we're going in big. Oh! Feels good. You are so done. Look at all this. Look at all this. All the debuffs in the world. He's blinded. He's got a combo on him. He's weakened. He's on death's door. He's got every dot. Be gone, son. Be gone. There's a mastery. Yes, we got one. We got one. We got Hint of Home.
Unparalleled.
Yeah! Yes, dude. Okay, worth it. Screw the extra mastery points. Screw the extra mastery points, alright? I'll trade 2 mastery points for Hint of Home. That's nice, dude. That's nice. Who gets it? Who gets it? We've got 2 people with kind of crappy trinkets, I'm not gonna lie. So at the start of turn, there's a 25% chance that they just heal for 10%. And because you're in the front, you're pretty likely to get smacked up a lot. So I'm gonna give that to you. We're gonna ditch that. Can I give you something better, like maybe the bleed resist instead of the burn? Because we're not fighting anyone that burns. I could give you Raven's Reach, even though it's kind of wasted. That's wasted for sure. Disease resist is still handy. If you get a disease, it kind of sucks. 4% crit over here. Speed. I want that speed to be there, to be honest. Damn it, dude. I'm not sure what to give anyone now. I guess I just ditched this. It's not very good, to be honest. It's not that good. This is also something I'm probably never going to use, so I should just ditch that as well, to be completely fair. But whatever, we move on. I got a chance to heal a bit of damage. That's actually very handy. Very handy indeed. I like that. I like that a lot. And I got a mastery, so, you know, not suffering too much. Not suffering too much. We got one. We got one. That makes up for the hero shrine that we're not going to go to, but doesn't quite make up for... Is that shuffle? Damn it, dude. That shuffle sucks. That shuffle's mad annoying. Damn it. Aw, man. Okay, what I can do is do this. And then have you do toe-to-toe. Kill that guy, move up to the front, and do taunt. So now you won't get destroyed. Love is the purest chemistry. But you can't move forward because you don't have Ransack, which is actually the best way for you to move forward. I should just alternate between Hearthlight and Ransack for when I actually do a Cultist fight. And just keep Ransack on for every other fight besides Cultist, because that's the only time I use it. That would be the smart thing to do, right? That would be the actual intelligent thing to do. Instead, I'm going to move back like an idiot and probably just smack this guy upside the head. Yeah, how about that? Get smacked. 3 burnt. Oh, he's dead. Well done. You just one-shot that guy. Oh, nice. Thank me later, sweet thing. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Well done. Gruesome Reflection. That doesn't stun me. I'm okay with that. Die. Now, can I get a chance to mag rain here? Can I mag rain first? I can't mag rain first. Damn it. That sucks. I'm going to Swan instead. That's good damage for Iron Swan. Just because I don't want to waste a big cleavy attack on this little dude here who's basically already dead. But I guess it wouldn't matter really, right? Kill one, damage the other. It's all kind of moot. My dear, my love! You've been horrified. That stresses me out. Can you not? Can you just not be stressed out? Mag rain. Damn, mag rain is handy. I don't always mag rain, but when I do, I love it. Raises wit. Like me. Not even close. Yeah, it's kind of crap. I'm not a big fan of what I just got there. The crit trinkets are okay, but there's much better crit trinkets than that. I'm trying to move when I'm over encumbered. Here, get rid of that for a start. Get rid of that for a second. Get rid of that for a third. And I'd say get rid of the anti-venom as well, but the enemies here in this area actually do a little bit of blighting. So I might put this on instead of my big triage kit. which would be otherwise just pointless because... Wait, that's what I should do. Hold up. Remind myself to come in here and put on Ransack before we get to the cultist fight, which will be 2 more... Well, 3, 4... Wow, it's a little while away. I thought I was closer to the end. Damn it, all these combats are slowing me down. I'd be there by now. I swear I'd be there by now if I didn't mess this up abysmally. But whatever, whatever. We'll take the combat route. I'm just gonna hurt my relationship with my Runaway even more. Which sucks, but I wanna... If I'm gonna end up at the fights, I should try and do the fights if the cost isn't that bad. Infectious enemies, brilliant. Get blighted, get done in. Idiots, suffer. So I can Firestarter my Plague Doctor, and I'm gonna mess you all up because you've all got lessened resistances, even though I think... Okay, you're buffed with resistance, so that sucks for me, but I think the idea is that it doesn't show on them... Damn, you are big. Look at how big this thing is. Look at that mouth shoulder. Ew. I think it doesn't show immediately, so it actually is like 25% worse than this. Which means I'm not gonna do... Yeah, I need to hit all of them. Just mag rain them. They should all get burned. Enjoy the burns. Headbutt. Oos. Probably just pushed me back. No? Nice. I'm stressing out because my best friend just got headbutt by a goat. Baneful breath. Thank you for being a big annoying piece of work. I should kill the goat first, but if I have the option of destroying this thing now, before it gets a chance to really do much, I should. Like, I just straight up should. And I should also let her take another turn. Because this thing is going to die either way if I just do this. And then I get to taunt and set up for the next turn. Die. And now, if this thing gets a turn, it's going to eat that and then do a Beelz. And I've already done Mag Rain, so I can't do much about that. But I can kill this goat before it gets a turn. And then I should Smoke Bomb. There's my proc! Yo, my trinket's already doing good work. There we go. We blind this thing and set up a stun token on it. And yeah, like I said, my Beelz is in the way, so I can't do much about it. But I can just throw things at her and burn her a little bit. I guess that's always handy. Let's see... It's kind of all the same damage, isn't it? But if I can get a bleed on her, I guess that's better in the long run. Gonna eat a corpse? No? Oh! Jesus Christ! Okay, rude here. No corpses for you. Mag Rain.
A slow dissection.
Are you mad? I bet so mad. You can tell she was gonna eat a corpse. Nice miss. I can't believe not only did that first one hit, but it did that much damage? My lord, lady. What a dick. Brilliant, my love. Yes, super brilliant. I need you to heal. Have you got a heal option yet? No? You're not low enough yet? Damn, fancy that. Fancy not being low enough. Here, do Raucous anyway. Just to be stupid and waste a turn. Because I'm kind of stalling. Damn it, she died. I wanted to stall for the heals. Move resist. Yeah. Yeah, this stuff's kind of meh. I could put the move resist on my Plague Doctor, maybe. Hang on, let me take a quick peek at what I've got on my Plague Doctor. Disease, I could put move resist on. I could do it with him, but nah. I'll do this instead. Ditch that. If flame equals is under 60%, 25% more damage. No. No. Instead, I need to ditch something here. I'm gonna ditch the bandages. Instead of bandages, I've got Cauterize, which is better than a bandage. Well, technically, because I could bandage in the same turn and then do damage as well, but if I have the option to Cauterize, I'll probably Cauterize instead. It's just nice. Stop hating each other. Fix her stress, goddammit. Fix her stress. That stress sucks.
As the world collapses.
Nice. We get to fight a cannon. Not gonna lie, I might just go straight after the cannon. Oh! Damn. 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 Why? That was brutal. That was absolutely brutal. Here. You can work on the little dude at the front for a second, alright? And while you do that, there, you can do this. And now he's ticking for 7 damage a turn. He'll die next turn, basically. That's like your only attack, dude. Unless you go before anyone else, you're basically dead. Now, I need her to blind the cannon if I can. Yes. Do it. Lovely. And Baggy, my best boy here, is going to do a double turn for my Hellion, and she might just kill this thing, hopefully. Hopefully, he says. But at the same time... It's already blinded. I may as well just kill this dude. There you go, bud. You can die. Nice. Right, so I don't want this boom to hit me. I do not want this boom to hit me. I mean, hopefully it misfires. Or even if it does boom, it just misses in general, but... I really don't want you to do a lot, so hopefully... Hopefully this is enough to, like, knock it down low. I don't know. Maybe. I might even do the horn. I shouldn't do the horn. The horn's wasted if I do it here. It gives everyone in the party ×2 strength, right? Yeah. Nah, it's a bit of a waste. Just do me a favor and do big, stupid 21 crit damage. Damn it, 5 short. You're so close to dying. Brilliant, my love. But now he's gonna boom. Ah, brace yourself. Ooh. Oh, it is booming. Oh! God! God, dude. You could have been more chill about it. Okay, so the good part about this is I can stall for a single turn, right? We can stall 1 turn to get a little bit of healing out because that's just stupid. So, yeah, this entire turn is all set up and prep. Burn bright, my darling. Yes, lovely. The heal is nice, but you're healing the wrong person. Heal, run away. Oh, don't. Don't. Why are you a dick? Loading shots. Yes, loading shots, of course. You're going to Adrenaline Rush to get a bit of life back. And you're going to... I mean, you can't stress heal anyone, but... I mean, thanks to the armor, this won't kill. Plus the fact that I'm weakened, but I can at least... I mean, the blind didn't tick, but still, whatever. Okay, this is kind of like my... This is it. I could... Nah. I could, like, stall a little bit and let Best Boy be the one to get the kill at the very end. If I want to be super greedy, which I kind of do, and I want to see... Dude, I want to see... if I can do that and, like, stall out just long enough. Just long enough to get some more greedy heals in. Don't do what I'm doing, because this turn... If this messes up, I'm looking at... He should be okay. This should be okay. By the way, I'm just going to pop this and waste it just to get some more light on. But it should be okay. If this is not okay, I've made a huge mistake. But he can do 3 damage, right? 3 damage is easy. He's got this. He's got this. Yeah, done. Thankfully, the cannon has no resistance to death. It's autonomous and can shoot all on its own. Another mastery. There we go. There's 2 mastery from taking the bad route. We've made up for the fact that our watchtower backfired. We're just 1 short. We would have gotten this one here and then the 2 bonus ones for the finish. We've gotten 2 already, so I guess it's not backfiring too badly yet. Thankfully, I don't need this extra bread. I've got a lot of cheese and apples and stale bread. I've got a whiskey barrel as well. 2 whiskey barrels, in fact. If I can get 1 more mastery point, I will feel justified in my decision to come this way. Deliberately. Not accidentally. Shut up. I'll take this option. Gives me an extra strength token at the start. For the big one-shotting howling end. Oh, nice. This fight's not even that bad either. Cool. I'll do it. Although the goat being at the back is annoying, because I like the goat to be at the front so I can slash it straight away. Ugh. But this will have to do. This will have to do. I will always have your back. Remember that. Remember. I'm going to encore. The benefit of doing this is also that because the speed is reduced because of winded, if I can get rid of it in 1 turn, then she doesn't have to go, like, next to last on the next turn that comes up, because the speed would put her back too far on the priority. So this is just all good. Now, if the goat tackles, the immobilize should stop her from getting pushed back as well. So this is like all working hand in hand. But just for the sake of safety, I'm going to blind the goat, because the goat is like the biggest damage threat on that team. Still hit me. But he did put himself in the front, which is not the worst thing in the world. Love is the purest chemistry. I'm going to do this just to get rid of that corpse and move everyone forward a little bit. It's very handy in the feeder, the feder, the fodder, whatever you want to call this place, to get rid of corpses. That's why the pouch of lie is really good as well. Too many things here interact with bodies, and it's annoying. That's why the grave rob is also really nice, because she can heal off of it. Now, if I've got... Yo, thank you. That's actually really handy. Thank you. That was nice. If I've got you killing the goat, which should be pretty easy because of its weakening token, then I'm going to get you killing this guy. Fan-damn-tastic. Slay. Oh, 27 non-crit. 27 basic hit. That's a lot of damage, dude. Have a blind. Have a blind before I heal her, because I'm not sure if I need to heal her just yet. Larval slop? Not only did you do larval slop, but she jumped in the way and you still missed. Nice. Nice, that's really good. That makes me happy. Have another blind. Back-to-back blinds, just to be irritating. Technically 3 blinds I could do with you, but, you know, I'm just being annoying at this point. Getting rid of my negative token. Now I'm gonna jump forward again. Slap you. Add a dodge token, so if you target him again, you're just setting yourself up for failure even more. You know what I could do is actually do ransack, pull her forward 1, and you wouldn't even move. Because of the immobilization, she can't move forward physically, so this puts her in range. Backsplash, and you still missed. Beautiful. Now I can get my heal off before the end of the turn, and the backsplash pushed her back anyway, so that's nice bit of redundancy there, I guess. The little proc from the heal, also nice. Ransack is also a way for me to hit the 3rd row. So it's not the worst thing in the world for me to have Ransack on. I just put her... Yes! There's the 3rd mastery. And a 25% damage boost, greater Gnarly Knuckles. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Shut up, all of you. Everyone who said that this was a mistake, that me coming down this way and not going the tower route, you're all wrong. Look, look. If I'd done the other way, if I'd gone to this unknown, let's just assume that this unknown was a fight. I may or may not have gotten a mastery there. I may or may not have gotten a mastery here. I would have there, and then definitely at the end. So minimum 3, potentially 4 or maybe 5 mastery at the most, but that extra 2 mastery is not guaranteed. At this point, I have earned the 3 that I would have gotten guaranteed by doing the Hero Shrine route. So I still feel as though I haven't missed out on too much, and I've even generated trinkets and stuff. I've gotten good things from this. Look at this. 25, an extra 15, 40% damage right here. And I can pass this 10% over to my Runaway. 10% doesn't seem like a lot. Actually, I think I want the speed on her more, so that I can get Firestarter off before my Plague Doctor and my Leper, not my Leper, my Jester go. Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead. Where are these trinkets now? 25% Blight Chance. Corrupting Cleaver, thank you. I actually thought it was resistance at first, but this is one of the ones that actually gives you chance to do the thing. I might just ditch that anchoring charm. I'd rather... This is definitely horror, right? This is horror resistance. I think, yes, that's definitely horror resistance. I might even just do this. But then again, how often is something moving me from the back? Not very often. Nah. Not very often at all, actually. What else am I getting rid of here? What am I ditching? What can I ditch? Have you guys got items that just aren't being used? I mean, this isn't really being used, right? I should put stim packs on here instead and then ditch this. There we go. The horn. I'm saving the horn for the final fight with the cultists. Glimmer of Hope. I mean, I should just be popping those Glimmers of Hope and getting them out of the way. But yeah, this is working out really nicely. I've gotten some mastery. It's fine. It's all good. We're up to 4 so far for this area. That's fine. We should get 5 or 6 by the end after we do the cultist fight. I think 5 minimum. Pretty good, pretty good. Not bad, not bad. That's gonna let me upgrade everyone at least once, and maybe an extra one on my Plague Doctor. Who knows? What I do know is that we've got more peasants. Why did my coach stop? Go. Make it to them. The desperate few. Ah, finally, a chance for everyone else to get along. About time. Do I want to pay $6 to get a bit of extra food and some loot and some wagon goods? You know what? Let's do that. Wait, it doesn't do anything with her? So wait, her option specifically would have helped both of them, but hers didn't help her? What? Double standards. What happened to the rest of your arm? Look at the rest of her arm and his body. Oh, they're not there. Creepy, dude. Whatever, fine. Ah, dude, pipeweed is nice. A lot of these are just nice to have. I can get rid of the ceremonial drums. Knockback resistance is okay, but I can afford to ditch those. They're not end-all be-all. Everything else is bread. I can ditch bread. I'm gonna ditch the hardened heart. I'm not gonna use hardened heart. I know I'm not. Not with the trinkets I've already got, so I should just move on with the way it is now. I just know I will not use. 50% blight resist is nice, but I know me. I'm just not gonna end up using it. It's not my style, you know? It's not my style. Now, I need to stop for a second for a start and change this over to Half-Light real quick so that I can get rid of... Wait, actually, I need to do two things. No. Open this up. Wait, come here. Instead, this. And then that's fine. Those are fine. Let's go. Now I'm ready to progress. Now that I'm ready for the upcoming battle. I missed out on 2 more bear traps? That sucks. Livian's Rampart. Let's go! Let's go! Give me something good. Not double goats, dude. That's not good. That sucks. That sucks. That's not great. Oh, a free crit! You shouldn't have, dude! Ah, yeah! Free crit token. I've got an item from the inn that has a chance to generate a positive token every turn. I'm assuming that's what we just got. Really nice. Have big blind. Have big blind. For no reason. Just have big blind. Mag rain, get rid of the corpse. I don't think any of these actually interact with corpses, but it's just nice to bring them forward so that Hellion can reach this back row lady if she needs to. Ah. Lean on me if you need to. Yo, you got a crit token too? Maybe I should just throw a crit out there and do some damage. 9, 10, 11, 12... He could do a lot of damage there, but no. No. I want to get rid of the winded token so she doesn't go dead last when she does her next turn. And I'm gonna... let's just go after the goat, I guess. Smack the goat in the side of the head. And now when this new round starts, she won't go last. She'll actually go... after this maid lady does. Aww. And if I attack the goat, the burn will spread. And this goat is dead. Everybody's happy. Backsplash. Ha. Don't you feel stupid, you disgusting specimen. What's wrong with your arm? What's wrong with your arm, yo? Okay, they're both dead. Lovely. I love it. It's good. Everybody's happy. Everybody's healthy. Nice. Yes, progress. Of course, progress. I want more money. I want more cash. Optional fight? Pfft, it's barely optional. The desire to murder is too strong in me. New battle. Time to kill this goat. Not enough damage. 5 short. Time to kill this goat. There we go. That's better. Now, his turn's coming up. I want to stop her from eating that. So I'm actually going to encore my Plague Doctor so that she goes before the Lord does. And Magrain. Get rid of that corpse. I don't want you eating any dead things on the side of the road, alright? Ow. At least it wasn't a 16 crit. Could have been way worse if that was a big fat 16 crit. Now this guy's only got low blight resist. It's actually not unreasonable to say that I could blight you. Have that. Have that. Sir, have at thee. Yeah. You carving me? You carving me, son? I'm bleeding. How dare you? Time to fight back. Toe-to-toe style. 6 damage. Yeah, you're not dead yet. Now you are in a very precarious position because you are not able to fight right now. I need to actually move you forward physically. And you go first. I could blight this guy, which won't kill. Instead, I'm actually more keen to blind the Lord and stop the Lord from backhanding someone into last Sunday. Just keep carving me, yo. Annoying. Thank you, though, but still annoying. If I get the chance, I can cauterize that before it becomes too much of an issue. And please miss. Nice! All the misses. Beautiful. That blind worked out real well. In the same vein as the first game, it's better to prevent damage than heal damage. If all those Banefulls had hit, it's too much of a nuisance to heal all that damage and get rid of all the blight and the stress. Just blind her and hope that she misses. I know it's not good to play under the assumption that you just need to get lucky, but sometimes you really do need to play under the assumption that you could just get lucky. That's all there is to it. Bonus damage. Swing at her. Do damage. There we go. Runaway is going to make sure this one dies and is finished off. I'll do anything for you. Lovely. Thank you for that. Thank you for the heal, and I might let her heal up my my Hellion when her turn comes, my Plague Doctor. Here. Heal, get rid of the bleed. The bleed's kind of annoying.
At least has been tended to.
Tongue lashing? Really? You're gonna boost his damage? Really? You know this guy has no death blow resist and he's taking 9 damage. He's basically dead, right? Well done. Be blinded. Blinded by greed. Now, I need... I've just realized I need to get rid of that body. Oh wait, yeah, we'll definitely get rid of that body. Easy. Magrain coming right up. Unless you just die in the meantime. I mean, if you just die, that'd be funny. Please just die. That'd be hilarious. Damn it, didn't hit Death's Door. That would have been amazing if you had. If she does get a chance to eat that body, though, she'll heal like half her life back, so we need to get rid of it. And then smack you. And then just hope that you die from the burn. You gonna burn? She burned! Yay! This is going real smooth. Actually, this is nice. Look at that. 50% disease resist. That's actually very nice if you're super scared of diseases. I would equip this just going through the sluice, because the sluice is just riddled with disease. Worth it for the sluice in my opinion, but you know what? I'm going forward and doing the next... Oh, a Deacon Evangelist in 1, baby? I mean, the 1 baby I'm okay with, but it's still mad annoying. Now... I believe you have, yes, a party attack. So I actually don't need Half-Light straight away, but I've got it on there just in case. Instead, we are still going to go with the Firestarter strat. And then the double turn strat. However, I shouldn't waste my bear trap just yet. What I'm going to do, though, is bear trap him. Yeah, take that. Little bleed for you right there. Enjoy. And now we're going to encore our Plague Doctor. Doctor. And now my Doctor, before blowing her attacks, can throw in a scrap grenade. Which inflicts burn and bleed and doesn't take away any of my charges. It's just free burn. And then we can Plague Grenade for more blight and burn. And then we can Magrain for more blight. More burn, rather. Actually, at this point, I shouldn't even worry about Magrain. It's what, 2-on-2? Did I upgrade Firestarter? Nah, it's just 2-on-2 instead of 4-on-2. So I could do even more if I do this. Yeah, we'll just do this instead. There we go. Because it does upfront damage where Magrain doesn't, plus it blights. So that was like 8 damage added. Look at this. Look at this baby. Look at this baby's damage right now. He's going to tick for 17... He's dead. 17 damage, he's dead. This one right here, that's what, 15? Is it 15 damage? Dude. You're almost dead. That's insane. You are almost dead. I can't fathom that. That's insane. That's the power of this combination. That baby's dead. This one, massive. Ready? Watch the health bar. Watch the health bar. Oh, that's a chunk and a half. I can ignore her now. I shouldn't really like ignore her because she can still go into death resist, but... And she still has worship, to be honest, but... Yeah, okay, maybe I shouldn't ignore her outright. But still. Okay, I'm gonna Adrenaline Rush this. I don't really get a chance to Adrenaline Rush too often, and when I do, I like doing it. Yo, Amorous buff, thank you very much. I could do Mag Rain and get some more damage on everyone else. And maybe even ping that off. I could do a heal over here, actually, because she's still got a taunt token. And he's going to go next, and I'd rather he didn't just one-shot her. But at the same time, I need to start building up some damage on this guy. She's got that dodge token. I'm just going to let Fate handle that. In the meantime, I'm going to rack up some damage on this dude. Look at this damage starting to build. Oh, chunky boy. Chunky boy. Weight of the worlds. Weight of the worlds crashing down on me. That stress is not fun, though. Death's Door, welcome to Death's Door. Don't you dare worship. Don't you dare worship. Don't do it. Just die. Oh, Rush Judgment? Oh, you think you can save your friend. Oh, that's cute. You can't, but, you know, that's cute that you think you can. Now, we're gonna smoke screen. She's got bonus 50% damage. He's taking 50% more damage. This upcoming, Howling End is going to be disgusting. But I do have to try and make sure this thing dies. If I can help it. There we go. Be gone. The free 2 stress heal, by the way. Lovely. And another stress heal. Lovely. Everything's being handled for us. Now. No, wait. It's back the other way around. Now he's taking less melee. Damn it, dude. I'm off center on this. But you know what? I could still do a lot of damage here. Look. Melee damage. 50% damage take. And it's still saying I can do up to 23 damage with this attack. That damage is halved. That would have been a 26 just base hit with all the trimmings. That's insane. That's insane. Why is it so good? Yo, the crit 6 heal from her trinket. Plus the 14. I get it. I get it. You're all about survival and stuff. Ridiculous. I'm just trying to knock this guy down enough so that I can kill him. With some death... Not enough. Too low. Look at that. Look how much he's taking! Dude! Is that 23 damage? That's 23 damage of Burn, Blight, and Bleed. Well, it's off now, but still. That's so much damage, dude. Are you okay? Are you alright? Look at the Jester taking the killing blow. He earned it. And another mastery right there. Is that 4? We got the 4 mastery. Nice, nice. Although that mastery was guaranteed for both sides, I'm pretty sure. But I don't care. We got more mastery. And I've got 33 out of 20. Oh my god. I'm ditching that. I'm not going to use it. Ditch the little 2-stack of bread. I kind of want to keep the Glimmer of Hope because it's handy, but ditch that, I guess. Ditch the resist. Ditch the herbs are nice because it cures anything, but ditch it, I guess. Ditch the other stack of herbs, I guess. I've got a lot of baubles. Have I got some small bauble stacks to get rid of real quick? Like the little 12 stack right here, maybe? Get rid of that. And I can leave the rest. I might ditch the 16 stack here as well. There we go. 105 baubles is plenty. I've already got some pretty decent trinkets. At best, I might find one good trinket in the inn. And between this inn and the next one, I'll build up all my baubles again. Missing my chance for food, but that went really smooth. I can't lie, that went very smooth. That was a very nice rampart fight right there. I love it. Move into the inn. Miss that destructible right there, doesn't matter. Healthy relations building. Everybody's happy. That dot combo that built up right there, that was sensational. I love how much damage came out right there. And it could be higher. You gotta remember, it could always be higher. Dottie got Hatred of Fanatics. Best Boy got Tangle Explorer. If I get the Tangle, I might go back to the Tangle. That might be kind of nice. The Keening Well heals us back up to normal. 25% minimum. Cool. Alright, so with our 5 mastery, first things first, I'm going to upgrade Howling End. It's basically all of our damage. It's just going to get 5% more crit, have a better low to high end damage scaling, and also ignores guard. So now if someone's trying to guard a target, good luck. You can't even guard against this now. This thing is designed to slay. You better be dodging or blinding me. That's all you can really do. Now, with the with Runaway, I don't think there's anything just yet. I'm trying to be like a little bit selfish with my points. I do want to upgrade Fade to Black to have a chance to, or a guaranteed chance to apply a token on my a combo token on my target, but Fade to Black is also just one of the better damage options along with Razor's Wit because it gets a 15% crit chance as opposed to where is it, Harvest, which just gets a tiny damage boost baseline and does one more bleed. Encore is not the worst thing to think about upgrading because you no longer weaken yourself, but in the meantime I do think Fade to Black is a decent option just to give my Jester some more potential damage. And I need to upgrade Noxious Blast, I think, if I'm going to be doing any single target attacks, because that's a bonus to how much Blight we can do. And with tokens on, combo tokens that is, we can bypass some resistance with Blight and have an easier time actually infecting our targets. Now, having done all of this, I'm thinking about my next option and what I should do, and that's probably to boost up Firestarter, sorry, not Firefly, that's this one here. I could boost up Firestarter and Rain, and make them both a lot stronger, which, I mean, that's just going to make our AoE better in the long run. I may as well, you know, go full in on the meme. Let's do it. So what these two upgrades do is Firestarter now gives you 3 applied burn instead of 2, so that's a +1 to damage. And Mag Rain now does 3 instead of 2, +1 to damage. So now Magnesium Rain with Firestarter on it is going to tick, instead of for 4 damage, it'll tick for 6 damage. Just better, yay! And that also means if I do Noxious Blast instead of just 4 damage +2, it'll be 6 damage +3, so 9 dot damage applied immediately, plus the 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 now extra damage. Plague Doctor's hitting for a bit of damage now. Plague Doctor is doing a bit of damage with the help of her good friend, the Runaway, who will also benefit from all the tokens that we can now apply with Fade to Black from our Jester. So it's not too bad whatsoever. Pretty nice, I would say. And look, we have the Tangle, and the Wind Chime is nice, and it's pretty easy condition, but going to the Sprawl just sucks. Fight no more than 1 resistance encounter for 1 mastery. Who cares? I'm just going to the Tangle because I like the Tangle. Forget it. I'm not even going to get that. I'll end up doing a resistance fight, guaranteed. Also, the Provisioner guys, I bought some stuff, but trinket-wise, there's nothing that's blowing me away. Stun trinkets are very useful for the final fight against the chains, against the Denial boss, but forget about it. I did buy 1 more Ethereal Dust, though, because Ethereal Dust is very handy for my my Jester to get off some extra encores. Very helpful, very handy. But besides that, let's move on and start the tangle, shall we? Let's start tangling with some bad dudes. Let's go. Now, immediately, I see a Hoarder dude. I have a little bit of money, but I don't know if I'll be able to get anything good. I've got some baubles, though. I might go that way and get some bauble action in. There's one Hero Shrine there, another one there. I can get some good mastery out of this, I see, but I don't want to go the Academic Study. But I'm gonna have to hit up an Academic Study on the way. I can see it now. So I might go to the Hoarder first, because I so rarely actually just deliberately go to the Hoarder, because I want to... Yeah, some people want to go there anyway. Sorry guys who didn't want to go and see the Hoarder. People who don't like to spend money and would rather go down to the unknown road. Things were so boring before we met. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, Hottie Dottie's relationships all got obliterated by bad luck in the inn, so they're all back down to neutral. But, our Runaway and our Hellion became amorous. And I think everyone else likes everyone else, except no one's in favor with our Plague Doctor. That's our status right now. What do we got here at the Hoarder guy? I mean, I think he already has the same stuff, right? Doesn't he always have the same thing, more or less, every time you come here? So you should kind of know what you want to get. I want to get Clarifying Poultice. That's nice to get, but I'm not going to buy it just now. Aha! Ah, look at that. Oh, I see. Some stun resist isn't too bad. Another Corrupting Cleaver. I think it's the same one, though. Yo, the Gnarly Knuckles, though. I could get that for my Hellion and get even bigger. Look, more Gnarly Knuckles. Dude. Give me those. I think I've only got 15% Knuckles on. 15% damage rate. That's on the 5%. Why not, right? I should just buy it. Give me that. Stagecoach upgrades. More inventory slots. I'm kind of running out of inventory as it is, dude. I can't really do much else. I think this is all I'm really getting. Yeah, I could get some Laudanum here, since Laudanum's kind of nice, but there's no healing stuff, which is what I really like to get. I could get a fire grenade, which would be kind of handy for spreading more burn. And I'll buy the laudanums. There we go. We'll take that. Now let me take a look at the trinkets real quick. So I've got 15% here, but I've got new knuckles. That's going to do 20%, so that's a 5% bonus. 45% total damage. Very, very nice. And now with you, I think 15% more damage is just worth it for the sake that you can be smacking with Searing Strike for a bit of damage. Although you are smoke screening a lot of... No, you know what? I'm still not worth... I don't think it's still worth it. No. Instead, I'll get rid of the 4% crit and give you this. And do that instead. There we go. I think that's a little bit wiser. I'm going to start moving, and while I'm moving, I'm going to fix up my combat stuff, because you don't have anything on. You've got a bear trap, that's okay. You've got that, that's okay. You've got horn, that's okay. We're moving. We're going. Oh, it's a hospital! Did I see that it was a hospital before? I'm not sure if I noticed it was a hospital before, but we got a hospital coming up. Lovely. Is there any negative traits I'd like to get rid of, maybe? I don't recall if there's anything in the hospital I really want to do. No one's disease, which is great. Churn Hummer, Necrophobia, Fear of Cadavers. You're actually clean? Dude, how are you clean? Tangle, Tactician, and Explorer. Dude, we have come to exactly the right place for you. Bad Digestion is annoying, but not the worst thing. Tippler, Braggart. I mean, I'm okay with all this stuff just staying the way that it is. Can I buy some good stuff, though? Can I buy the good stuff? Just more laudanum here? No, can I get... There's nothing here that I want. No, there's nothing here. Damn it, lady. I don't want any of your wares. I don't want any of your wares.
An elementary problem. Is it not?
Do I have to hug left? I do have to hug left. If I want to go to the hero towers, I've got to hug left. Hug left. Go to the watchtower. This time around, we want to go to the watchtower. Resistance fight. Road battle time. Although resistance fight are the actual combat ones. This is just a road battle. I wonder who it's going to be. Yo, 4 regular dudes. Imagine you pull up and it's just 4 regular dudes. Encore. We're gonna obliterate these dudes. My god. The new and improved Howling End plus 5% more damage. Look at that. 14 to 26. 39 crit.
A promising development.
Just decimated. Absolutely torn apart. Nice 10 crit. 3 burn. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Then we can do this. Is that enough to kill him? No, he's alive by 1. But you know what would be enough to kill him? If I do Mag Rain and he burns. Aha! And it's also putting you in range to get a Howling End of your own, son. Blister Shot because you're up front and you suck. Meanwhile, Blister Shot because you suck. I thought it was because he was up front, but apparently not. He's just choosing to do bad attacks. Howling. Die. So good, dude. It's so good. In this case, Smokescreen. I need to put Ransack back on. I forgot about Ransack again. I'm not doing a coldest fight right now. I could afford to do that. Plague Grenade. Have at it. Blight. Enjoy. Enjoy being blighted. Enjoy being blinded too. Nice miss, son. You miss like a king. Here, have this. Bam. Fade to black. Another blind token on you. Be blinded. Just be blinded forever. Here, have this. Smack. You're dead. Wham! Look how good the Jester is. Flipping and dipping and doing all sorts of tripping stuff. I'd like this. I'd like to leave that there so I don't have to worry about it. You can't just leave stuff there in the inventory. You can, like, take what you want and leave stuff there. But if your bags are full, weird story, if your bags are full, you have to take everything and then get rid of it afterwards. Kind of annoying, right? Kind of annoying that if your bags are full, you can't just decide, right, I'm just gonna take these things and then can I swap stuff out? No, you just have to take all of it. Which, it makes sense. It's just like, it's dumb that you can't specifically say, right, I know my inventory is going to be full, but can I just take these 2 things and then make room for those instead of forcibly taking the 10 things I don't want and we'll just ditch anyway? Bit strange. Bit strange. No lie. But we got a pretty decent straightforward path here. And by straightforward, I mean, ooh, I could do the coldest encounter and go from that to the hero shrine, which would get rid of more loathing and produce better rewards, I think. I might do the coldest fight, because I do still have a dark impulse here. If I do this and I still get nothing good, then I will just concede defeat and probably just get rid of the Dark Impulse at that point. Wait, was that slime that I got? Get rid of that slime, son. I don't want that slime. Screw your slime. Wait, Cultist fight coming up. I'm an idiot. Hang on, hang on. I just did this before. I need to swap back again. God damn it, dude. I can't keep a set train of thought to save myself. But this is going well, believe it or not. This is going well. The damage is good. The build is good. Oh, just randomly discovering stuff again. All right, buddy. All right, that's fine. Laudanum, Bear Trap. I need someone to equip the... Hold up. You need to equip them. You need the Caltrops the most. It's actually very important that you equip some Caltrops, because we're going to get that extra burn damage. We're going to do the big burn combo again. And it's going to work beautifully. Ingress, let's go. This helps everyone. Yep, just love everyone. Be loved. Nice! Hopeful! Someone likes the Plague Doctor. I'm so glad that someone likes the Plague Doctor. Dotty Hottie is worth it. I'm sorry, was that hail enemies? I'm gonna do my big dot combo, and you boost all their resistances? Dude, you suck. Do not blind my Plague Doctor. Okay, that's not the worst you could have done. Ah, dude, this is gonna suck. No one's gonna get dotted at all. The whole point is to dot everyone. I'm not gonna bear trap yet, it's kind of a waste. Fine. I have to do this, and then we're gonna do our stuff. So we're gonna Caltrops. Anyone who gets hit gets burned as well. Nice, that 3 burn kicking in. And then we're gonna get 2 turns to do a lot of nasty stuff. So let's hope that these guys all get dotted up. Thankfully, I think the 25% bonus resist is offset by my 25% extra chance to inflict. Specifically with Blight. Because they all seem to have pretty decent resistance to everything else. Now, since you're the weakest one, I'm gonna pick you off first because you'll hopefully die quicker than everyone else, and I can do it again! More Caltrops, more burn, more suffering for everyone involved. Isn't it lovely? Now, let's see, 10, 11 damage, only 8 damage. I would do a Magrain and apply... I could apply 6 more if I let... You know what? I could do that, but... Look, if I hover this, look, they've got 0 Blight resist, guaranteed to Blight. If I do this, 45%, I would rather get a higher chance just to kill the babies straight away. And they should, yeah, they're both dead. Babies are dead. Turn 1, killed 2 babies, guaranteed. Worth it. Almost killed this one too, knocked it down to their store. That's a good first turn. Blood Bond, you're annoying. I might even do some cauterizing. Baby's dead. And now, on your turn again... I could even Magrain, or what I might do even is, you're definitely dead. I might just do this. There you go, so 3 damage plus 6 and 3, look at that, 12 damage. Nice, 12 damage with more added on top of it with every different turn. The Plague Doctor is doing a lot more than you expect, dude. She's doing a lot more than you expect. Blind. Just blind you. Set you up for failure. Great job, my friend, thank you. Thank you, Jester. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying real hard. This little dude over here, though, I feel bad for him. 18 damage? You have no chance. A nice double miss. I like how you blinded me, though. She's dead. Baby's dead. Only gotta worry about this one now. I want you guys' thoughts on the team, by the way. What do you guys think of the team? Does it seem decent? Like, I know it's a stupid question, but I'm just asking because I know a lot of better teams have been discovered out there. Like, people think up and discover some of the craziest things in this game already, dude. There's some really wild team combinations and builds out there. I just want to know what everyone else thinks about, like, this kind of lineup. Maybe it's very cookie cutter, maybe it's like, you know, oh yeah, dude, it's good because, you know, it's an easy build. And maybe so, I don't know. You guys let me know. Does it seem decent? Because so far, this is like one of my favorite compositions right now. I really like these guys. They work really well together. Die. The healing is decent. The synergies. I didn't actually get a trinket. I just got another impulse. I got a mastery though, which I think you always get a mastery from cultist fights, right? Because if you don't, then that sucks. I can keep both impulses for now. Hug left. Get another mastery. Why does no one want to go to the bell tower? Come on, dudes. The shrine. The shrine. Go to the shrine. I'm curious what your favorite setups are. You know, if you guys are playing and you... Another dust! Thank you, I love the dust. If you guys are also playing and... Wait a minute. I see that someone hasn't got an item. Have that. That's going to be very nice for you. And I can actually come back over here and fix that up. There we go. Excellent. If you guys are playing DD2 and if you've played for a bit, what is your favorite lineup? And specifically, like, your lineup and abilities that you set on them, like what I'm doing right here with the Firestarter into Blight Bombs and Mag Rains and all that good stuff. Like, what do you guys do? This right here, mad annoying. She's meant to go first, so I can set up the Firestarter first, but... Whatever, dude. Whatever. I guess I'll just go for Blight Bombs at the back anyway. On my first turn, just do the Encore setup and go for it. Or not, because Inseparable's gonna get in the way. That's fine. I might even just do a fade to black and blind someone. And put a token on them. That's fine. You want to be that way? I disagree, but whatever, be that way. We need to stick together after she's just, you know, told him off for trying to help out a friend. But that's cool. Jealousy exists for a reason. I could totally throw this out there, but maybe I don't want to on this team. This team isn't like the most threatening thing in the world. I might just go in casually on this one. Resisted the burn on this side, but at least these guys got a lot of damage on them. That is a lot of damage, to be fair. Serrated Blade, the bleed. Nice. Nice, well done. Have this. Bam. Chunked straight down to Death's Door. That's so good. It's so good. Between Howling and Hellion up here, just chunking dudes, right? And then these three working on just obliterating dot all over the team field, like just dots everywhere, dude. Dots everywhere. Cauterize. Heal yourself. Heal yourself. Now, can I do it? Thank you. There is nicety in this world somewhere. I need to just do this. She'll get her turn before this guy goes, because I want to get Mag Rain on this dude. What's that? You're dead? Cool. A lot of death going on right here. I could actually just try and go for the kill. Yeah, there we go. If I go for the kill on my next turn, I could heal. That's what I'm thinking. I could just heal instead. You could make it just a little longer. That sounded a little bit devious. And now you're dead, and he goes, and he'll attack her, so we got a little heal on this. That's good. Works out. Oh, of course you were going to, but then the one who's weakened decides to lunge in front and get hit. And you're not quite low enough to get healed, so you're just being annoying. Would've been easier if she got hit, dude. But fine, be that way. Be that way, be it as it may. Do this. There we go. Blight. Burn. Look at that. 12 damage. It's juicy. Smash. Death Store. Might just die. Did. Nice. I like it. I'm actually, like, bothered because the run is going well, but I'm painfully aware that this entire thing can fall apart so easily towards the end. I don't think I'll have too much issue getting to the final boss, but that last boss is always a doozy, dude. That last boss is always a case of, like, oh, you never know. You never know. It might just not work out. It might just backfire and totally suck. Which does happen. It happens a lot. Eeny, meeny, miny. My hottie dotty, because I feel Dottie Hottie McDotty's Dottinson's Dottie's McHottie body is not being given the due credit that she deserves. She's doing so much right now. And look at this. Only the dish understands how important this is. Although the dish, look at this. Amorous with Monster, amorous with Best Boy. The dish is not gonna lie, the dish is a little popular, it seems. I'm not surprised with all those howling ends. Dish is doing really well for herself. Smash my way through all of us. Come over here to the peasants, the little caregivers convention. What's my flame at? 45. Yo, I gotta get my flame back up. My flame is looking a little bit low right now. Yo, we could... You know what? If I do this, it will specifically boost relations between these two. So let's do this. I want these two to get along more. I want more people to be friends with my Plague Doctor.
Worthless without purpose.
Worthless without purpose. Worthless purples. I need to put someone... Here, have the flame. You're not using the horn. The horn is just not being used. It should be, but it's not. I understand. It should be, but it's not. No, we're going this way. Only Hottie gets what she wants. Because I also want to go and get a cache. Cache supplies are nice. I like it. And this is also a quick tangle. The run has had some drawn out twists and turns and longer moments that we don't need, so a nice breezy trip through the tangle is actually not a bad thing. Leave me be, he says. Do not do that. There we go. So we got... Oh, Thunderclap Grenade. Shuffles the enemy party. That's kind of annoying. I'm not really a big fan of shuffling the enemy party. It can be really good here and there, but it's very situational. Blueprint increases chance of looting stagecoach equipment, so it's equipment that lets you loot more equipment. And the rest is all just fine. Except the burn salve. I'll get rid of the burn salve. I'm going to get rid of the Thunderclap Grenade. I won't ever use it. I know what I'm like. I'll just forget about it. Bear Trap. I don't need that many bear traps. I don't need that much of that. I'm going to get rid of one of those. And look at all the bread I've got. Dish some of that bread. There we go. Make some room. Move over. Make room. Don't open that. That's the wrong thing. Go to the bell tower. My dish is stressing out. Wait. Ooh. I had to pull up real sharp right there. So I want you, sir. There. Very last minute fix before we get into this fight. I want you to have this. And then hopefully this fight's not too tedious. Oh, good. It's a nice, charming, chill, simplistic, easy boy fight. You can make it. You just have to last a little bit longer. Do this. For a start, just apply some nasties. Now, Firestarter. We're gonna do the big stuff. And I would really like for you to, one, fix the torch a little bit. Yeah. But also kill this guy. 39 crit. Pretty small, you know. Could have been bigger. You are the rose. I am the thorn. The healing I appreciate, but I would also really appreciate some free stress healing going on over here. Encore. Encore. Bravo, bravo. Not worried about him. Not going to do a mag rain. Just going to do another blight bomb. Just to, what's that? It'll be 8 damage plus the burn plus the base damage of it. If this dude decides to go into... he's dead. She's not... Wait, they're both dead. Okay, they're both just dead. Okay, they both died. So, that works out really well. That worked out really, really well. Now I can do some stress healing, so I want... For a start, I think I can get away with just smacking him, right? Bam. Just to get a little bit of damage going there. Just to start weakening him down a little bit. And now you, I want to revel. I could not revel, but I'd rather you revel. Rah, revel. And now this guy's gonna go, and he's probably gonna hit her, right? Yes. Yes, that's definitely gonna stress me. So now she's back up to 5. This is all planned. This is all planned. This is how good I am, right? This is all planned. And now that she's back up to 5... Damn it! Wait, why did she go down to 4? That said 2. I was gonna say, now my Jester can stress heal her down to 2 instead of... Aw, man. You ruined it. I just asked for more stress healing stuff too, and you ruined it. Damn you. Do this. Burn for 9. Yeah, sucks to be you, dude. Sucks to be me right now. Here, do this. Do a quick laudanum. Damn it, dude. Nothing else I can do here. Just kill him. At least the stress went down a lot. Healing salve. Yo, nice. Give me these. Leave that there. Healing salve is really useful. Thank you very much. I will need lots of these in the coming battles. Items that heal, invaluable. Invaluable. Laudanum also pretty damn good. Are you guys negativing over here? Stop it. Stop it. I get that you're a little bit stressed, but it's not that bad. Chill. Chill. I just realized if this academic study thing is another Shambler fight, I am screwed. I do not want to do another Shambler fight. Not after that first video. Not with... Actually, this team wouldn't do too bad on Shambler at all. The blighting and burning synergy would kill the little guys really quickly, and I could probably just obliterate the big Shambler boy with big damage if I get the chance. Wait. Oh, I could just go and do a resistance fight instead. Because the academic study is like never good. It is never good. But we're gonna go see anyway. Because I can tell that you guys are all like, no, go do it, go do it. Don't do that, go do it. We want you to do it. She's got no items equipped, that's why that's popping up. We want you to do it, go fight that way. Put the 2-1 on. Go fight the thing, do the thing, dude, do it. Please. Fine, I'll go do the thing. 3 dusts. I'm gonna have to use a dust soon, I think. Actually, I should put a dust on before I get to the study in case it is a Shambler fight. Because that'd suck. Not gonna lie, that'd suck. Nice Amorous proc for the heal. Firestarter, go. Firestarter combo, let's go. Throw that match. Really? Really? You're that bothered by that? Really? Okay. 26 non-crit. Someone's flexing their madness. And by madness, I mean they're pissed off. Blight 'em. Plague grenade. See, I could just do 7 damage with both of these, plus extra. Man, that is a lot of damage. Here, do this. Just do it again. Just do it again. Look at that. Look at that. They're dead. They're dead. They're actually both dead. 14 damage on top of everything else that happened to them. They're dead. It's like 18 to 19 damage, like, if you get crits and get lucky with the actual damage itself. Faith restored. Good. That's so nice. 1 turn, 3 kills. It's so good! It's so good! Now you raucous, burn bright, my darling spark. Get rid of that stress. You're not you when you're angry. Just bring it down. There you go. Bring it down. It's okay. Bring it down. Burn him. Plague Doc is gonna hit him with some nasty savagery. Bam. 12 damage. He's dead. Look at that. He's donezo's. Over. And because he was dazed, I didn't get a chance to do my turn where I could have laudanum'd. That sucks. Plague Doctor only. 33% blight resist. I actually don't remember what her other trinket is. I know she's got the one that lets her... Oh, it's... No, it's not the resistance one. What has she got? What are you using right now, Plague Doc? No, it is the resistance to horror one. I mean, yeah, okay, whatever. Just take it. Just as an excuse to get rid of something else, I guess. Like I said, I want my Jester to have this, just in case it's like a Shamble fight coming up, which would suck because I don't want to do a Shamble fight, but I have to be prepared that the chance is always there, which means I've also got to put that balm on, just in case. And... yeah, I wouldn't mind keeping the Greek Fire Grenade, just in case. So if this is a Shamble fight, it might be a really good Shamble fight, because I'm pretty prepared for it, but... having said that, I could just die. Depending on what this is. I kind of hope it's not a Shamble fight. It would just elongate this run a little bit more than it already is. I'm trying to get a quicker run in. I understand that some of you guys are just like listening to this while doing other stuff, studying, playing games, doing all that kind of stuff. I love that. Thank you for doing that, guys. I do that kind of thing all the time. It's just the unknown, no shambles. So I could pay 10 torch, have a whole bunch of negative stuff happen, or I could just walk away. I'm just gonna walk away. I don't care about the negative. I'm just gonna walk away because that kind of randomization for a trinket, I don't need that trinket, dude. It's not worth it to me. I can walk away. But like I was saying, I really love the fact that people are listening to me while they're doing other stuff, because that's something that I've always done. I've always watched YouTube videos, had like long 1 to 2 hour videos or longer, playing in the background, just listening to things like mega compilations of some of my favorite YouTube stuff, and I just love it. And the knowledge that other people are getting the same thing, that's really nice, dude. I like that. You never aid me? Stop it. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Encore. Bravo. We're going to do some big damage and kill this lady immediately. And maybe really injure Big Man, because he's going to get a lot of nasties on him, and then she's going to howling him, and he might just be dead. Hopefully. He might just be dead. Because I'm just going to do 2 Plague Grenades. So that's like 2 damage each, plus the 14. That's like 18 damage, dude. That's a lot. Now... she's definitely dead. Do I kill little dude here? I think I just go for the Big Man. Yeah, I think I just go for Big Man. That's enough to knock him down to almost at a point where he's... next turn he hits Death's Door. Easy. Easy. Yo! Thank me later, sweet thing. So wait, you blocked the attack and struck back? I didn't know you could do that. I know they could team up and attack with you, but I didn't know they could, like, ow, block and fight back at the same time. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You could be in charge of stopping this little dude. There you go. And now you're going to be in charge of de-stressing yourself, okay? When you get your turn, because obviously you can't yet. He'll hit Death's Door either way, but even if I do this, I'm just applying more dot, but the damage, the direct damage from this is only going to be, what, 3 to 4? It would need to crit, and it might even just do a 7 crit. I would rather blind him. Or not. The logic there is, he'll hit Death's Door either way, he won't die immediately from my attack. And if I could stop him, it'd be good, but he's just going to take a knee and be weakened, so I guess that's okay. Only a little bit of damage, no bleed, sadly. I would have liked the bleed. I could Raucous here, actually. It would take 1 away from him, which kind of sucks. Because I'd rather he did a full... there's just too many little things in the way. I'd rather he did a full heal, you know, a full stress heal. Because he could knock himself down to 2. We're kind of teetering on this 4 stress nonsense, where they're a little bit peeved at each other. And I don't like it. No, leave that behind. Leave. I should actually come in and fix up the dust issue right here and not have that dust on anymore. What combat items have I got that I could put on instead of my dust? Bear Trap? That's pretty decent. Instead of stims, I could do Milk Soaked Linen. I'm not using the stims right now. I'm kind of saving some of these for the final fight. Like my, I want my Balm, my Triage Kit, my Dust. Although the Dusts don't stack, so it's like, I need to use it or lose it. It's kind of stupid. Because I can only take 1 in. Run away and lose 16 bucks. Nah, we'll fight. I'll take the fight. I lose one friend with her, but I think she's up to full, so it just goes down to 3 pips instead of... Oh, ambushed. Lovely. Don't shuffle me too badly. I mean, that kind of sucks, but it's not the worst thing you could have done. No, actually, this really sucks, because you put her up the front. Firestarter, go! That doesn't help me very much. I need her to be somewhere else. Damn it. Bam. I mean, she could make him die. I'd rather you didn't, though. You can make it just a little longer. You've got Firestarter on you, so I may as well do Fire Grenade. There you go. Everyone's now suffering a little bit, at least. She can't do anything, though, so go back. So that's like a turn wasted with Firestarter on. Ow. Does she have Ransack? I think you can Ransack forward if you get your turn first. Ow. Chill. Chill out. You know, with that 1 life right there, I'm kind of tempted to just... I could Bear Trap you, actually. I should Bear Trap you. Be it Death's Door. That's the most petty Bear Trap you'll ever see me do. Now, I could Encore... I really should Encore and go for that, but I want to de-stress. I don't want him stressing out. I don't want him in the way. Like, I've been waiting to do this the whole time. Just do it, damn it. Wait, that's Bullseye Barret. I just realized. It's the special guy. Oh, that's not good. He's gonna mess up my Jester. This is a special named, dude. Oh no, we need to kill Barret immediately. Can I... Thank you. I need to ransack. I need to get forward. I need to get forward, put her in the back so she can do her nonsense. And luckily I saved my Encore because we're gonna do big things here. I'm actually really glad I saved Encore now. Plague Grenades, go! We need to do big damage. That's 10 damage on him immediately, and more. Let's do more. More. Just more. Yes. Yes. He's not... He's so close to dead, though. Your last turn, dude. Enjoy it. I don't think he has, Nice dodge. That 75 coming in clutch. You're so dead. The Atrophic Cut. Annoying. Really low in life. So, I'm gonna trade some heals. I'm gonna get her to heal her, and her to heal her, if that makes sense. Plague Doctor heals Runaway. Runaway heals Plague Doctor because of the bleed. I could do Revelry here to get 1 stress up, but I think he can do his own, anti-stress next. So you're definitely dead. I don't need to swan you. I can just do this. Knock him onto death's door. Hopefully my others get to go first before he dies. Yeah, here we go. So cauterize. Help her out. You die. No, he does hit death's door. Oh no, I should have swanned. I should have swanned. Ow. That sucks, dude. That sucks a lot. Help her. I should have looked. Of course he's gonna have death resist. He's a named enemy. Duh. Do a salve. Just do a salve. Just be, you know, conscientious of the issues at hand. I would much rather make him die because he's a threat, but I also want to make him die. But he's got more death blow resist. So I'd rather just go for him and make him die, because this guy's probably dead. Yeah, he's dead. Damn it, that stress on my runaway. The mastery, though. Yeah, that's all fine. I'll take all that stuff. Cool. I think I just heard the little dong sound that my inventory is full. Is it? Yes, it certainly is. What's this condition that's changed? Just round start stuff. So, what? What am I doing now? Alright, you've run out. Have that. You can just get rid of that one laudanum in the middle of a fight. Here, have this. Make some room. I've got lots of linen. I don't need that much linen. Do I have anything else crappy I can get rid of? Some bread that's not needed. I'm gonna get rid of this. At the end of this Guardian big fight up here, we are dealing with this. Oh yeah, if it is the Guardian fight coming up, I should prepare for that instead. So, do I have... No slime. Have I stopped? I have stopped. I was worried I hadn't stopped, so I'm looking to get something that's gonna do... Do I have any screen AoEs? I don't have any screen AoEs anymore. That sucks. I want my screen AoEs, dude. I might... Wait. I'm gonna use some dust here. Forget it. We'll just use some dust. We're gonna use dust to make this an easy fight. The dust is nice. It just clears all cooldowns, so I can do double encores, basically. Not on the turn that I first use it, but it'll work on the following turn, so I can... If I wanted to, I could do, like, stress heal and then stress heal again the next turn straight away. Or, it's really handy for abilities that have, like, 2 to 3 turn cooldowns. So it's, like, encore, and then encore again. Actually, with this trio right here, I'm not even sure it's necessary to use the Firestarter strat. I might just smoke screen you to start with. And then, he didn't get blinded, sadly. Because I can just take care of these dudes at the front straight away. There you go. And then, I'm gonna stress heal you. That's a definite.
There is comfort in company.
You're gonna go, and then he's gonna go, and my Plague Doctor can hopefully hit him with a Blittle attack and make him die before he ever got a chance to fight me. Benediction's annoying. 5 damage for himself, but that's whatever. There's no one tougher than you. Let's go! Use that last laudanum. There we go. Get down below that 4 stress. Yay! He died before he could fight.
Promising development.
Promising development. I can no longer... This is annoying. This is very annoying. Okay, we do this. I'm trying to plan out the next actions coming up. Serve once more. No! I thought he was going to do the big benediction attack. Instead, he just brought him back to life. Oh, that's mad annoying. I know he can do that, but he usually does the attack. You know, whatever. I don't even care, dude. I don't even care. Here, have... He has no armor anyway, so it's like, what are you getting away with this, huh? What are you getting from this? Anything? Are you benefiting from this at all? Who hurt you, dude? Who bothered you? Here, be blighted. Bonus damage with the Hellion. Absolutely fantastic. That guy got knocked down. Get chunked, son. And now I might even just knock this guy back to death's door. This dude bleeds and whatnot down to death's door. In vain. In vain, idiot, moron, loser. The atrophic cut for 2. Wow. Someone's swinging big today. Blind you. He might raise again, but... Oh, he doesn't have any death resist. Here, have this. Just make sure they die. Is he gonna raise them again? He can't. He has no benediction stuff. Damn, look at you go. So hot. Are you gonna do it? He is gonna do it. He's setting up to raise them again. That's kind of funny. I could just like farm these dudes and just keep killing them. Damn it. I'm gonna have to attack him. I'm gonna have to attack him. I want so badly for other stuff to happen. I could blind him again. I need to ransack him, actually. Just pull him forward a little bit. There we go. Now he's in range. That immobilize... the ransack works surprisingly well, all things considered. You wouldn't think it worked that well, but it really does. We got laudanum for that. Nice. I could get some powders. I don't really care about the powders. I care about what the third fight reward is going to be. Please be a good reward. Oh, it's Drum Bros! And these enemies are really infectious too. This is really good. I can do my combo. Defensive formation. And she goes before my Jester, which is really good. Marching orders. You can get rid of that taunt token and knock him down to death's door with a big fat crit. Look at you. My god. So broken and powerful. That was sick. The way you just severely injured that poor man. My god. Nice. We're getting closer to friendly relations between these two. I want you strong and healthy. Nice. The 20 crit heal? That's pretty sick. Do not stop this. I know she's irritable right now. Do not stop this. Ah, oh, thank you. That's just what I need. Lovely, 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 lovely. I can't stop this guy from taking his turn, which sucks. And I actually kind of want to just double blight the back instead. But I have upgraded mag rain, so I really should do a mag rain anyway. We'll do this, and then I can mag rain as well. Just to do the extra burn. It's more beneficial damage-wise just to double Plague Grenade, because the Plague does one more tick damage anyway, plus it does direct damage, as opposed to this. This is like, it's got utility of clearing corpses, but I could also apply burn to this guy, and hopefully make him die. It's a 6 burn all round. That's still a really strong dot. Look how strong these dots are. Look, he... Chunking. This combination of skills, Firestarter, double turns, and there's still 2 more turns. Because of this, you know what the beauty of this is? If I pop a Space Dust and I do another Encore, I get 2 more. So it's like, I get 5 turns of Firestarter, 5 attacks with Firestarter, instead of the 3 that it's supposed to be. Pretty nice. Smack. Burn. Burn for more. Just burn for more. Bam. Take this. There. You're taking a lot, dude. You're taking... Are you alright? Oh. It's a lot of damage, son. Yeah, those marching orders, though. Taking a knee. Sucks, dude. Oh, the Amorous, dude. The Amorous with the save. What are you gonna do? Ow. That's rude. So we already know little dude here is dead. Not really much else I can do besides this, I guess. I'll wait for Plague Doctor to heal her on the next turn that she can. Lean on me if you have to. Yo, nice. The crit boost. Don't mind if I do. But when do I get my Plague turn? Incredible. Wow. So nice. Why is no one happy with Runaway? Someone help Runaway with the stress. Defensive formation. You're wasting your time. You're actually wasting your time. Come scream into the wind with me. There we go. Thank you. I speak and I shall receive. Smoke screen him. He's most likely just dead this turn anyway, but I really want to get a chance. He's gonna... No, he's gonna die. Alright. This is fine. This is fine. I am literally just stalling for my Plague Doctor to get a heal off, and it's gonna be the last person too. Oh my god. Here, just waste more time, why don't you? This is the greediest waiting for a heal. There. That 10 life. And he didn't even die. No. Okay, we benefited plus 6 life. We went plus 6, alright? Shut up. It was still worth it. Still did something. 50% burn resist? Okay, the 20% stun resist is nice. But just 50% burn resist? Come on, dude, that's nothing. That's so poopy. Alright, alright. At the very least, unyielding enemies, they're gonna be really annoying, but we can We'll do what we can do. At the very least, I can Firestarter before she takes her turn, so we can do some stuff. The problem here is... the problem here is that there's a lot of big dodge tokens, and I don't have an item to, like, take them away for me. So I could mag rain and just put some burn on him and hope that it lands on these. Or I could just chance that my big blight bomb will hit them and infect these two back row, which is... At the very least, I get 6 burn damage on this guy if I do at least 1 mag rain. I'll do 1 mag rain. Actually hit them all? Dude, nice. Well, actually, it missed her. Or did she resist? Yo, moving forward like that, you put yourself in a bad spot. You've put yourself in a really bad spot, my lady. Damn. Damn. You've actually made it really weird for me now. Have this. That sound effect is really weird, isn't it? Encore. No. You're not even mad. You're just being a dick. I wonder if I could dust and do it again now. Does that work? Can I just dust straight away? Does that work? It worked. Yo, that's pretty sick. I like that. Now I can do it again. There we go. Yo, dust is good. And now the baby might activate worship before he dies because he's an asshole, but he's still dead either way. I can't see if he's going to take another turn. He might just take another turn. Yeah, you know what? I'm prepared to try and get that dodge token knocked off. And he resisted the burn. Of course he did. I think he got hit by 1 half of the burn. Resisted the second half. I would... The bleed right now sucks. I want to smoke screen this guy. That's my priority right now. But that bleed is... That's a nasty bleed. Can I just take that off real quick? Before this guy gets a worship proc and becomes a nightmare? Really? You don't have to do that. Die, baby. Now you're taking... Right, I can do... Big attack. Give her a crit token. Crit or strength token. Go. Strength token. Actually gave it to her. Oh my god, dude. Yes. Swing big. Swing. Ooh. Big. Success swing and damage. Weaken him. Lovely. Now she's probably gonna do worship and heal him. So I would love it if you could kill this man for me, please. Killed him. Oh my god, that's so good. Thank you. No worship for big man today. Alright, now the bleeds are back on. This is irritating, but we'll live with it. It's okay. You're the rose on the thought. Nice heal. Thank you for that. Consume the dodge token. Apply the negatives. Heal yourself. Worry about yourself real quick. There you go. Look how nice that is. The nice little heals going on here. Have that. Have that. The token being consumed just reduced the blight resist, which is redundant because she has virtually none anyway. Toe to toe. Take that. And she'll get knocked right down to death's door. Cool. Suffer, lady. You gonna do a buff? Yep, she buffed up. Might be the biggest mistake because there's a pretty high chance you just die here. I might even just do this. There you go. Look how nice this heal is. It's just so... This team is so generous to each other when they're not, you know, denying each other abilities and being dicks. But, yeah, it's a nice team. Yay, stuff. I'm happy with stuff. I'm very happy with stuff. This is good. I like this. Now, of course, the bags are full. The stuff is full. I don't want this. Is this my last, Is this my last, like area to go to? Am I out and home free after this? I don't know. I might ditch the bread. We don't need that bread. I've got 8 cheese here. And I could put some items on people to make some room. So let's just give you the laudanum real quick, and let's just give you, I don't know. Let's give you another dust for the fun of it. And that doesn't quite make enough room. Is there like $1 or $2 I can... There we go, 4 baubles. Perfect. No one cares about just 4 lonely little baubles. Ditch them. Ditch them. Money. That's more important. And we're racing off towards the inn. These guys are hating each other. Please don't. These two are almost friends. Her and Best Boy just have nothing going on. That relationship is in trouble. Better stop that from falling apart. Yeah, there's actually a bit of tensity between some of my people. Tensity being a real word. Don't ask me about it. Let's go, though. Let's go. We're back at the inn. Gonna fix up these relations. Gonna have a good time. Gonna have a great time. Eagle Eye, Lazy Eye, and Fanatophobia. But Hottie Dottie having more crit with her range is good. Because I think the Nomads trinket prices are halved. Yo, nice. I think the same effect persists in this game where critical hits have a higher chance to apply debuffs. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to hope that that's the case. So Eagle Eye is actually pretty nice for her. This sucks, but she doesn't do range attacks right now. And that's kind of annoying, actually, but we'll live with it. Okay, so I'm looking at my characters with my 6 mastery I have here, which is a pretty good amount of mastery to come out with. And realistically, I mean, just for the 5% more, adding up a little bit, but then again, indiscriminate science is really nice. As well, and I'm not sure which one. I think I'd rather do indiscriminate science as an upgrade. But the problem is I'd want to have battlefield medicine and science on at the same time for healing. I haven't really used indiscriminate science before, but I like it for the final boss fight. The issue is I also really like a lot of the other stuff, but maybe I forego blinding gas entirely and just go with these other options instead. Because indiscriminate can be a game changer. If everything works out, yeah, I'm gonna go this. So blinding gas is gonna be taken off in favor of indiscriminate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. I won't do battlefield medicine just yet because all it really does is boost 5% to healing. Whereas indiscriminate science, the way that it works, 1 turn cooldown, target has to be at least half or less life, 10% healed per positive token. It removes positive tokens. However, when you upgrade it, it also removes negative tokens and heals for 10% for each token. So if your companion is, say, blinded or dazed or stunned, for example, or a lot of these other negative effects that can happen. Wait, can it work on stuns? I think it can work on stuns. Or even the Hellions, what's it called again? Immobilized? Yeah, the immobilized effect, the taunt effect, they're all considered debuffs. Yeah, stun would work. And blind, weak, vulnerable, all those different things. It removes them and heals your friend based on what's been removed. So it's very, very handy, actually. I'm considering Adrenaline Rush on my Hellion, actually, because that's also very nice to have. But I'm looking at damage. I'm looking at what I can do for damage here. Searing Strike, Smoke Screen, and Firestarter. Pretty typical. I might... Do I care about Ransack right now? I don't think I really care about Ransack either. I might do Cauterize just for the extra healing that she can put out when she needs to do it. Encore, I want to now stop him getting weakened. I know I just talked about how I can remove weaken to heal, but that's just going to waste an extra turn. I don't need to. I'm going to have Indiscriminate there in case I need to worry about that. So I think I will do Adrenaline. I've got some points left over. I'm kind of just like going through and figuring out what's the minimum most wanted thing that I have, or the most wanted, and then kind of rationalizing what I want to do. I think I'm kind of working my way down to the point where, yeah, we're almost done now. So I could do Raucous. I could do Raucous, which is okay, but I'd rather do Adrenaline Rush if I get the option between the two. What am I looking to upgrade here? I'm sorry this is taking a second. I'm kind of thinking too hard. I want to upgrade another Hellion move, but they're kind of all just... As long as Toe-to-Toe and Howling are done, she's kind of just a complete unit. The 4 on here are done already. I don't really care about her. She's done. So maybe Razor's Wit, so I have another way of applying a token, maybe? To get some cleave damage, or Harvest even. And I could apply some more bleed and cleave a bit easier. Although I'm going to be doing mostly Fade to Black to get some blind tokens on. So yeah, I might just do Razor's Wit. There we go. That's the way it's going to be. Relationship-wise, everyone's kind of okay with each other. No one's mad. I've got some new stocks of supplies. I got rid of everything else. Everyone's stress has been brought down as low as I can get it. Well, 0, actually. I thought it was worse than that. And fun story for you. My Wainwright is missing 2 upgrades. I just didn't get any more upgrades after these first 2. That's kind of stupid. But I guess now we're ready to go tackle the mountain. Once again, on our way down the mountain, or up the mountain. I don't know why I said down the mountain. It's clearly going up the mountain. On our way towards large, shackled brain thing. I think the team came together pretty well. I think the team is actually pretty good, so I've got strong hopes that this works out well. Although, like I've said before, anything can happen, really. This could just go downhill real fast if I'm unlucky. Ooh, Deacon and Cardinal together? Now that's an interesting combination. This happens sometimes, but not all that often. It's pretty cool, though. Hollow Vessel. Ouch. Ouch. Going straight in with the big guns, are we? Now, he's already in the... this is the no melee damage taken phase. So what I might do is actually prolong, like, stall this out, and I want to go after the Deacon first. I think he's the bigger threat. But he's taken less damage from melee, so I might swan the back guy. Sucks to lose my strength token that way. But we gotta do what we gotta do, you know? We gotta do what we gotta do, and we're gonna do it the way we're gonna do it. Here, have a smoke bomb. There you go, buddy. And now... I think I have to encore... I don't wanna... I've got dust. I'll just dust next turn. I'll encore my, my Plague Doc and get some big blight set up on this dude. While I've got the chance. Here, laudanum this. There we go. Now, I don't want to have to get rid of that preemptively. I'm going to wait and let it sit there. I know it's sucky, but I'm going to have to do that. So now, the whole idea behind doubling up was... Oh, nice, the misses. Good, good, good. And now, on the second one, I'm actually going to throw a blind. There we go. Now, I know I said I was going to get rid of the blinding powder. Don't worry, the blinding powder is being taken away for the final fight. Up until then, I'm going to keep it because it's still really useful. I'm just getting rid of it for this. I'm not getting rid of it yet until I get to the end. For these fights, blinding powder is still very useful. Look at that. Look at that. The miss is working. Yes. Get rid of more of that stress. This is also a good excuse to dump stuff out of my out of my inventory. Cool. Do another one. Right, finally. I have my chance to do stuff. Now, slay this guy. Do damage. Big damage. Swing. Swing, my Hellion. Swing. Good. He's at death's door. Nice. He's still blind, so he might miss. Yes. Yes. That's exactly what I want. I could dust this, but I don't really need to. No, I don't need to dust this. This actually worked out really well. Yeah, this one's fine. Sucks that there's no bleed here for me to cauterize, but, you know. Now, if I ransack real quick, will you come forward? Thank you. You've made it a little bit easier for me now. Let's blind you. And now I've got to toe-to-toe. My dots have run off. Good. Heal her. Oh, just... Oh, oh, delicious. Thank you. Delicious. I love it. I love it so much. Let's see. Yeah, just blight him up. Nice. The teamwork. I love the teamwork. That's a lot of dots. That's a death saw right there. That's blind and weak. Lovely. Do what you're gonna do, buddy. The misses. Oh, the team is actually fine. Dude, that went so smooth. That went so smooth. That was like the smoothest anything cultist fight I've done ever. That's amazing. Now, is this just letting me know about other conditions? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. Last Ingress, and then, off to the fight, so... Let good old Best Boy get some love. Best Boy's worked really hard. They've all worked really hard. They're all doing really well together. Ah, this is a bit more what I'm used to. Although, him being in the far back is a bit odd. Makes it more difficult for me to blight bomb this little dude, that's for sure. Actually, yeah, that makes it way more difficult for me to blight bomb the little dude. I can't hit him with my big AoEs, so I guess what I gotta do... Oh, he ran away! I was gonna, Howling End him. Damn it, dude, you got... Oh, you know what? I can still do this. I can still Swan. I've barely used Iron Swan, but look, it does have really good... Wow, he's one away from dead. It does have really good utility still, so, don't think that it's useless or bad. It's still really good. Okay, the blind is on, that's all I really needed. And I can... Play Grenade. Actually, I should Magnesium to get rid of that dodge token as well. Yeah, I'll do that. There we go. So baby's dead. All the tokens, all the good tokens are gone. He landed the vessel. Only the blight stuck? That's not too bad. The 3 stress sucks though. But hopefully it won't get much worse than that. Blood Bond. Yeah, that's fine. I can actually heal through that just fine. Baby's dead. Taking 1 round to kill a baby is very good. I like it. Here. I actually just want to stay on top of the damage. You so rarely get to stay on top of damage, so I really like it. I'm gonna encore my Hellion so that she can attack you, hopefully knock you right down. There we go. And then even kill you now. Or even just at the very least get that winded token off. Nice. Nice, there we go, good. Good. It's all working out, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. Nice! It really is all coming together. I guess we're just gonna do this. There you go, buddy. You're all lined up. You got all the good stuff on you. Yo, the tick and then the heal afterwards. Oh, I love it. Here. Oh, the vulnerability. I love it. The double blind and the vulnerability. Swing. Ooh. Definitely better damage than I would have gotten if I just did a regular attack. Plus the blinds, the combo token. Smoke screen is really handy. Look at that. I love it. I love it. Die. Die. I was thinking, should I mag rain to bring him forward? But he'll probably die from the plague bomb. And he did. Excellent. Okay, so... Damn. The 3 stress on monster kinda sucks, but everything else is still good. I mean, I've got balm to worry about. Wait. I've got adrenaline tonic as well. I've got my... I've even got a triage kit in here. Man. I kinda want to do Warhorn, but at the same time I've got this large triage kit. And stem packs. I don't want to keep the bear trap. Which of these 2 should I put on? Maybe the Warhorn? Just to try and nuke through the first, wait, 1 or 2 locks quicker? I've got 1 sal that's gonna get wasted. That kinda sucks. But I think this is still for the best. Right? In order to do, like, big damage. Wait! Ah! I forgot to put indiscriminate science on. I've still got blinding. I literally stopped. I like jammed on my brake pad, and it didn't stop. Whatever. We don't need to worry about indiscriminate science. We're gonna slaughter all of this super quickly anyway. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Yeah. I have a hypothesis I'd like to. Yeah. Hypothesize. Hypothesize, my brethren. First of all, Warhorn, go. Now, I'm trying to think if it's... See, a lot of these things, besides this backlock up here, all the others have really low burn resist, so Firestarter wouldn't be a bad option. But do I want to Firestarter my Plague Doctor, or would I like to Firestarter my Hellion? I think I'll fire start my Hellion because I'm going to do a double encore on her because I want to nuke this Latch of Regret down. So I'll fire start on my Hellion because she's going to get an extra turn. I know this is weird and I shouldn't be... Maybe shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. Maybe I just blinding gas now because I've got nothing else to really do. I still really want to... Nah. I still really want to, like, start blighting up the main target. But... I could blind these dudes in the back. Just saying, I could. I'm not going to. I'm gonna get some damage going. I think it's worthwhile. No. No, you dick. Don't do that. Okay. This thing is not on cooldown. It's just blocked. I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna wait it out. And on the next turn, then we do the bigger thing. I just have to hope that he's not going to disarm arms. Really? The stun? Don't be like that. Again? Come on now. Don't be like that. Alright, slay. Nice damage. Nice damage. Cerebral falter! Ah! I'm taking damage! Denial of reason, that's better than denial of arms. Thank you for that. Now, can I do what I want to do? Thank you. Dick getting in my way, God. Here, have a balm. There you go, or a salve, I should say. Toe-to-toe. Knock that winter token off. Put all the stuff on. Stunned, whatever. At least you heal a little bit. I could heal my... No. No. No! We don't do... No! We blight. We go in harder. Stronger. Faster and harder. Right, at this point, maybe I can leave it alone. And once she does another howling, he'll be dead. Maybe? Hopefully? Have a healing salve. There. I need to get rid of all that stress, though, which sucks. Take this. And the burn on top. Overwhelming anguish, thank you for that. He's not dead yet, but, well, I mean, he gets his last turn now. Crippling doubt. Crippling doubt. Thank you for all of this stress that I don't want. I love it. Denial of fortitude. There you go. I was worried that denial of arms was going to happen this turn, but he's screwed. Okay, so this one's dead. That tonic can't be used until I'm lower on life. Really? I was going to use the tonic on this turn. Now, what am I going to get rid of next? Probably the Shackle of Despair, because it's up front. Yeah, might as well just get rid of the Despair. So, I'm going to start bombing this one. I'm really just going in super aggressive. I'm going in hard aggression. You paralyzed me, thank you. I was going to pop my dust and do a reset and get more burn damage from my Hellion, but, you know, whatever. Be that way. See, now I'm thinking about I should be throwing in some blinding powder to stop someone from doing an attack. Of course, everything got resisted, and all it did was put a token on, but yep, okay, cool. That's delicious. Do not stun. Okay, thank you. I think I can tonic now. I need to tonic now. Actually, I've got a balm. I'll balm instead. Come scream into the wind with me. Yeah, I don't want to wait until her turn because of that, that dot. Can I can't! Wait, healing skill locked. Oh, you dick. If she dies because of that, I'll be, not happy with you. Yeah, I'll be not happy with you. And then the stun, of course. Denial of reason. Yep. I can't. I want so badly. Wait, I'll be able to balm. If I encore, I can balm on her encore turn. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. Now, if I attack into this token, we do a bit of damage and spread fire. That's just nice. It's just extra burn. Extra burn for fun. On cooldown, so we're going to dust it. There we go. And then we encore again. Do not stop me. Thank you. That would be really sucky and annoying of you. Use the salve. I keep saying balm. Use the salve. And then we can howling. For big damage. All the locks get a buff after one dies, so when the first one died, they all got 20% more damage. But I still maintain that I think it's best to just burst and try and kill, like, at least 2 at the very start. And then once this one dies, I want to get rid of this Padlock of Wasting. Like, realistically, I'd prefer to get rid of Wasting before Despair, but he's up the back, and I can't do much about that. Wait, her turn's coming up next. She won't hit Death's Door, but yeah, I need to... She's got a tonic that she can use. Salve, I'm going to use on you. Have some salve action. And then toe-to-toe. It's going okay. I'm worried about the stress, but otherwise it's going okay. There you go, tonic up. Oh, it's +1 stress? Wait, does the tonic give stress? It gives stress. I thought it got rid of stress. Oh, that's... I feel cheated. I feel cheated. Doesn't matter. I feel cheated. I've been lied to. I've been had. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. There's a meltdown. Leave me be, all of you. Meltdowns suck, but it's the way the cookie crumbles. Don't attack my Hellion straight away just yet. No one attack my Hellion just yet. I'm not ready for it. I don't want it. I don't need it. Smack. Cool. Is that guaranteeing your demise? No, that's only 18 damage. You're alive on 2. And it's gonna go before I can stop it. God damn it, I wanted to stop this thing from getting another turn in. Ah! Okay, now... Someone's got some healing to do. Okay, if this heals... Wait. If this heals 50%... Aw, man. Yourself. That stress sucks, but yourself real quick. And then we'll do this. I mean, she's low enough now that if she wasn't stunned, I would be able to Adrenaline Rush, which would be very helpful for her. But she's stunned, and I can't goddamn help that whatsoever. Wait, this guy's dead. Man, I guess I should at least try and knock that stress down and prevent that meltdown from happening too quickly. Look at all the negative on her. This is why if I had the Indiscriminate Science, I could get rid of the Daze, the Immobilize, the Vulnerable, and the Weaken, and get 40% heal. Be so nice. But no, I can't, because I've made a tremendous mistake. I want to Smoke Bomb one of these. You're more likely to get hit with all the blind, I was going to say, but okay, no blind for you. No blind for you. That's just the way it's going to be. Smack the Lamentation one. I don't really care which one I hit, to be honest. I just want to get token on it. Do not paralyze. Come on, man. The stun lock spam coming out of these things is the worst part, to be honest. It's actually really annoying. Damn it, dude. That sucks. I want to blight this one in the back the most, but I'm gonna go for a blind. Yeah, I didn't think it would hit. I've got my own negative on it. Cerebral Falter. At least they're not targeting my Hellion. Yet. Is my Hellion gonna be allowed to do a thing? Yet. Denial of Reach. I need to kill this one now. The healing Padlock has to die. I can afford for the entire rest of the fight to not be allowed to use range attacks. But not being able to heal right now would be the worst, so I'm going to focus on bullying this thing in the back and trying to kill it ASAP. And she's going to Adrenaline Rush. I'm going to make her Adrenaline Rush on her turn, I think. So I might use this quick top-up on my Jester. Damn it, dude. Don't stun her. Just don't do it. Nice dodge. Thank you for the dodge. That's really helpful. The blind is annoying. Don't attack my Hellion. Ow. Can I double turn yet? I can encore. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what I can do now is Adrenaline. And then go straight into a big hit. Unfortunately, I've got double stacks of weak, which sucks, but I have to live with it. 16 is still better than nothing, I guess. Denial of reach. Just spam that denial of reach. Go for it, dude. Be a badass. Go do all the things that you want to do. Smack. Need to get some burn on this thing. Get it hurting. Get it in pain. Smack. Right. Knock off those weakening tokens. Alright, bud, do what you're gonna do. Ah! My doubt, it's so crippling. Who am I? What am I? What's going on? Hopeful. Yo, the crit token. Thank you. That's gonna be real nice. I don't know what else to do. Unfortunately, my Plague Doctor is gonna become literally useless by the time this slot here dies, because then constant denial of reach is going to be in it, and then she's only got this one last heal left to do. If I had indiscriminate science, I'm pretty sure science has no uses tied to it. Like, yeah, there's no... She could just permanently keep healing off negative tokens. This was a really big blunder. Like, an actual really big blunder. I'm going to heal up my Jester, because he will still have purpose at the end of all of this. Ow. It's really sad to say that my Plague Doctor, that Hottie Dottie has done all of this, and it's probably gonna come crashing down really bad. But we can hope. There's Denial of Fortitude. Don't worry about it, it's stupid. We already got our last heal off anyway. I'm just gonna start swinging for the hills. I need these guys to die, like yesterday. Do you still have a horn that you haven't used? No, she's used a horn. I guess we just go for the big crit, and this will kill it. Nice. That thing healed up. This is why spread damage is also kind of hard to do, because they heal when one dies. Apply on hit. Weaken or blind. Ooh, that's annoying. Hey, wait, at the very least... I was gonna say, I could still land a hit while I haven't got the denial on, but... Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Can I do it again? Can I just try for it? Are you gonna blind? Nope. I don't think... Can you even blind these damn things? Can you blind the padlocks? It does not want to be blinded. Don't paralyze my Hellion. She's the one I need to do the most. You son of a bitch. Oh, look, she went invisible. She went invisible. Her 5% chance to go invisible. She's safe. Yo, we can encore again? Wait, so if I encore this, will the stun wear off and she still gets a turn? Can she still get it? You should still get a turn. Yes. Yes. Take this. She's trying so hard. Look at Plague Doctor. Look at my Hottie Dottie trying so hard to team up and help out. No! My Hottie Dottie. No! I hate that. I hate that so much. How dare you? Doesn't matter if it missed. I still got rid of my token. My winded token. Denial of reach. God damn it, dude. Look how much this is coming down to the wire. This is a rough fight. This is a rough... Do not stun my Hellion. Okay, that's disrespectful. That's mad disrespectful, right? That's rude. That's very rude. How dare you? Have this. 46 crit. Exactly when we needed it. Yes. Yes. Can you be blinded? It can be blinded! Oh my god, it can actually be blinded. I can't believe it. Denial of reach. Yeah, whatever. I can't believe that it can be blinded. Yo, if you'll crit, this will help out a lot. Don't miss. That's the last thing I want you to do. Oh, the dodge, the smooth dodge. Well done, well done. Swing for it. It's got 4 life left. This might be it. Toe to toe. Let's do it. Good. It'll now die from the burn. It'll die from the burn. Hottie Dottie's memory lives on. This thing will do denial. Wait, no, it won't die from the burn. You know, I'm gonna. No. Firestarter. We're doing this right. We're doing this the right way. You're buffed up. Firestarter is on. Hellion. End this with the howling end. It's done.
At last,
The Shut up! Shut up! Someone died today. Someone died today. Shut up. Anyway, Yay, we did it. The fight is over. It almost fell apart really bad. Use indiscriminate science on that fight. If I had indiscriminate science, my Plague Doctor would have had more that she could do. She would have survived, would have been able to heal everyone else a little bit, would have gone a lot smoother, but doesn't matter. It all worked out. What did I unlock? Apply on hit. Oh, that's not too bad. That's good for, actually, that's really good for Leper. That's pretty nice. Dark Impulse, gain Death Blow resist. This alone, this is my issue with this kind of a trinket. This kind of a trinket is only useful in one niche situation, when you're dying. But it's literally useless for the other 90% of the time that you're wearing it, assuming that you're not letting yourself hit Death's Door on purpose for some reason. I don't like trinkets that solely do this. If it was like 15% Death Door resist and like 10% damage at the very least, maybe, or 20% damage, I guess. But otherwise, no. Slayer of Cadavers. Oh, I ignored Death Blow resist. Nice. Cool. Excellent. That's it. We're done. There we go, and the cycle repeats again. But there we go. I hope you guys have enjoyed another Darkest Dungeon 2 run with what might be one of my favorite teams. See, I tried fitting Dismas in there because I really like my Highwayman. He's one of my favorite characters in the game in general. And it's just because he's so powerful and so useful. But the synergy that this team had, I think, is really hard to break up. Like, they flow so nicely. Now, obviously, you could replace Hellion with someone else. Hellion is kind of just there to be the big brunt force at the front to do, like, a lot of the damage to the front row enemies. You very well could put maybe Highwayman up the front if you want to play it a bit more risky. Leper could go there, although... I don't know about how Leper would go at the front with this team. I think he'd... I mean, Jester could help him a bit, but yeah, I'm not sure about Leper in the front there. But... I'm rambling on, but with all of that said and done, I've got to get out of here. I hope you guys have enjoyed venturing to the mountain again in DD2, and I will see you all again next time. Have a good one.